Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. How are we? Hey, coming in with a gifted sub. Let's go. How are we doing, Jay? Continuing on your 6th. Madman. How are we? Welcome in. Right, let's get on straight onto Robbie and find out what he wants. There we are. Good start to it. Just been chilling, watching rugby. Nice. And playing some RP. Wicked,
Hello,
Andy. Hello, sir. Sorry, I missed your call.
Are you on duty by any chance?
I am, yeah.
Are you able to join me down in the custody suite? We've got Mr. Jack T here. I'll read you the case. We could just do a little hand in interview.
Yeah, no worries.
Thank you, sir.
Right, let's go see where he is. Is he in here?
Over here, sir.
Hello, mate.
Hello, bud. Right, so...
Cool, let's find out what's going on then, shall we?
Whisper.
Yeah, appreciate it as always, Josh. You
Can
call?
you hear me?
I can now.
Fantastic. So, we've got a Jack T in interview room at the moment.
Right.
Basically,
Hey,
there's
Hello.
hello.
Come through, buddy.
There's an MDD report number
Heavy doors.
1157,
Yep.
written up by an Archibald.
Mhm.
And basically, he's obviously denying any involvement. He's saying he needs a medical mask, and that's why he couldn't be recognised. But he was wearing, when he exited his vehicle, he was wearing the same clothes
Yep.
as he is in his mugshot. The note he gave me doesn't ring extremely true. Billingham, do you want to pass him that note?
Yeah, you just want to step back.
Yeah, we should be able to give.
I'll try to resolve the situation. This chase continues to a point where the suspect decamped inside of a red garage and escalated due to hopping over a new car into a new car. Whilst in the chase, multiple times at high speed, the suspect clipped and hit other cars along with... There's a photo... was left, and Jack owns the car, does he?
Yes.
And the chase for GC2, and that was today at 3:05 this afternoon.
Yeah. So
Right.
the note,
nice,
also, when he turned up to PD, he was not wearing a mask. And it
Through
says,
for that?
well, you'll see what the note says.
Just through here, mate. This way, please, buddy.
There's no details
sorry, mate.
or anything like that. So you'll see what I mean when
So there's no where the private hospital address is,
exactly.
or
He also couldn't remember what the name of the hospital was. He just said it was some.
does he have the location of where the hospital is?
He didn't even remember the name, let alone the location.
Right.
He
Okay.
just said it was Manchester Private Hospital.
Just said it was.
So someone's got hay fever and he has to wear a face mask at all times during summer months.
But
to
not
prevent
eye protection.
No eye protection. No hay fever tablets. No nothing. Not even an address to the private hospital or a contact number for this Mr. Smith. Just
He does say that he needs to wear, he needs to have hay fever tablets. He did mention a name of a particular one, but apart from that,
It's
no
Loratadine.
glasses.
It is.
Yeah, that's the one.
Also, they call it hay fever in the note, and obviously that's not the medical term. The medical term is allergic rhinitis. But we would have thought they probably use more doctor speak if they're prescribing something. Interestingly, when I
well,
mentioned
yeah. I sometimes though they do get dampened down for the purpose of if you give that to your work, they're not going to put the correct terms due to the fact that they want people to
Also the
understand
last
it because they're
line,
not
so-
doctors.
the last line says to stop his hay fever kicking in. Doesn't sound very.
It doesn't. No, of course I understand that. It's just we've got to take it to the fact that we're speaking to non-medical minded people here, so you've got to try and you can't be using words that people may not know or would have to Google in order to understand and interpret a letter type thing sometimes.
Correct, I agree. But is this a prescription or is it a work note you'd hand into your employer. I'm not sure why they would prescribe a note.
Well, to me, this isn't a prescription. This is a letter to inform people that they need to wear a mask. Now, what has this mask got to do with the situation?
So the reason he says we couldn't identify him leaving the vehicle, if he was leaving the vehicle, is because he would have had a mask on. So we're not. He's the questioning he's having is how did we know it's him,
right?
When we couldn't see his face.
Okay, so have you found out whether his car was reported stolen? Have you asked about his whereabouts at the time? Has he got an alibi?
He has not really got an alibi. He said
it can't be corroborated.
Can't be corroborated. Every name he's given does not come up in the voting records.
It's just feeding you a pack of lies,
really. Nothing on
Yeah.
PNC.
Yeah.
And as far as I'm aware, his car's not been reported stolen. No one's taken any reports of any reported or
And
cars
he has
stolen.
the keys.
So what we're saying then, his vehicle's been pulled over. That's not been reported stolen. He's jumped out the car that's matching the same description that he was wearing in his mugshot. He's then done a runner into another car. The person that was wearing was the person that was driving. Hold on. I won't even going this far. So the person that jumped out the car was wearing a mask.
Yeah.
And he was wearing a white mask.
Well, he says he was. But the officer, which is this gentleman here,
Yeah.
cannot remember a mask being worn.
No, so at the front gate, I was not involved in the chase itself. I'm saying at the gate when he arrived.
Wait, hold on. This guy is just admitting his guilt because he said, "How can you identify me? I was wearing a mask."
Yeah.
So he's just labelled himself at the scene, saying,
No,
"Well,
he's saying he always wears a mask."
Yeah, he's and to be fair, every time they've tried to kind of trip him up.
So has he at any point turned around in there and said, "Well, how do you know that was me?" Because
No, he hasn't. We've tried to trip him up on that, but he's just said, "Well, I always wear a mask." So
was he wearing a mask here?
No.
When he arrived here, no, he was not.
No.
Right. Okay. Well, thing is, he's not got no alibi to prove himself. We've got him in a fully matching description, driving his own vehicle, wearing the same as his mugshot. Getting into another vehicle and fleeing. How else can
it would be open and shut? But
yeah, this is
if you want to talk to him, but
I mean, I can speak to him, but it's quite clear, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's do it. How are we doing, Navy? Good to see you. Welcome in. Hello, sir. How you doing?
Interview resumed at 21:48. Present in the room still are Superintendent Robbie Holland, Delta 4, and now GC1 Tom Roberts.
Nice to meet you, mate. So just to make you aware, I'm the Chief of Police here. I've had the case brought to myself for overview due to there's been some discrepancies within, just to make sure another eye is casted. Now, just bear with me while I read through these with yourself. So an officer attended a drug ping around the top of the petrol station, which turned into a chase. The vehicle was coming back to yourself. It was a BMW X5. The driving was very suspicious and directly linked to the drug deal area. That's why he made a chase, and obviously the fact that the car was driving off from the scene made it even more grounds to be suspicious and obviously chase. Now, the person driving the vehicle, we have on our record as obviously yourself being the owner of that vehicle. Is that correct?
The owner of the vehicle, yeah.
Okay, cool. So now, obviously, when we look through the description on your profile, the owner of that vehicle and the mugshot on that vehicle was identical to the person that was driving that vehicle at the time of the flee. So obviously, the officer that was looking looked up the MDT report to see whose car it was, and the person that had fled from him was wearing the identical clothing and everything to the same picture as what is in your mugshot. The chase went for around 10 minutes. There was TPAC authorized to resolve the situation. The chase continued to a point where you decamped inside a red garage and escaped over wall into a new vehicle. Now, obviously,
I do have to stop you there. So I've been told I was ID'd from my face, which I wear a mask around the city, and now by clothing.
So nobody in this interview said you were ID'd by face. We just said you were ID'd.
No, it's by face. That's what your other officer said before.
It's amazing.
Right.
now,
Because that's when I mentioned to him about wearing a mask.
is Mellows, is it? A20, thank you very much for the follow. Hope you had a wonderful day.
Because you told me both now.
Wait, my actual birthday is on the 12th of July. So what I've actually just explained to you is the fact that we've looked up the vehicle in the MDT to find out who owns it, and it comes back to yourself.
Yeah,
Now,
I will
obviously,
tell
you've been
you, I am
arrested. You've been arrested before, haven't you, Jack?
I have, yeah.
And you were arrested in what looks to be black jeans, white trainers, black hoodie with blue stripes down either arm, and you've got almost like a wallet hanging down from your trousers. Pretty similar to what you've got there, but obviously just different colours. Is that fair to fair assumption?
Yeah, but it's not a fair
Okay.
assumption to say a lot of people have the same shoes.
No.
and pants,
Understandably, Jack. Understandably. However, obviously, the problem we get to the fact is that your vehicle was being driven around the city and then is decamped, and someone matching the same mugshot as you jumps out of the vehicle and decamps. Not only that, the vehicle was not reported stolen at any point. Not only that, you've not given any alibis to where you were at the time of the arrest. Oh, sorry, at the time of the incident.
You know, if they don't have the phones on, there's not a lot I can do about that. Unless we want to wait until tomorrow. Sit in this room until tomorrow. I am a bit annoyed that I've been ID'd by clothing face before. I feel like that doesn't add up or match.
Now, the thing is, when we talk about clothing, okay, so what happens is, if an incident happens, we go over the radio and say, right, we are looking for a suspect fleeing from a vehicle wearing the following items of clothing. Now, anyone wearing them items of clothing is matching a description. Now, what happens, we bring that person in for questioning, like you just have been, and them questioning goes around the fact of, where were you at the time of the incident? What were you doing? Who were you with? And stuff like that. Now, my officers have told me that you've given some names of people. Now, these names do not even come back in our database to anyone. Again, that's making us a little bit suspicious. You're trying to come up with a story here.
Names, sorry.
Say again, sorry.
Say both names don't come back to anybody.
There is one name, I believe, that comes back, but obviously the other name doesn't come back to anyone. So obviously, we're starting to look a bit.
Okay, but you did just say both names again, which is sort of you said both names don't come back to anyone.
One name certainly.
Now one does, and that's similar to you ID me by face.
One name doesn't come back at all in the voting register. The other name was uncontactable.
Okay, well, unfortunately, that's.
Yeah,
Like I say, you're matching a description, so we're bringing you in for questioning because at the moment we have reason to believe that you could be the person, but that's where questioning comes in to find out your alibis, to find out who you're with, if our investigations go further. If them alibis come true, then obviously we've got less suspicion to believe it's you, and it could be someone else wearing them clothes. But obviously, we need a true and honest answer to the story for us to able to follow up these cases and obviously do a full investigation. But if you're giving us waffle and a name that may not be true, then it's making us even more suspicious to go down a route that could put you in the
But I
position.
feel like you're giving me waffle by saying, so just let me explain. ID'd by face and then clothes. Both names don't come back, but one comes back. And then I was ID'd by build, which I said to both your officers, we're all of a similar build, so it's a bit wrong to just say, that's me, you can't just judge. So,
Mr. T,
I feel like I'm getting a lot of waffle from yourselves here.
So, Mr. T,
Anything to try and
let me clear this up
send
for
me
you.
down here.
So, a vehicle which comes back to yourself.
Clark, S. Clark, and EdZXon, thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Laker, welcome in. I'm going well, thank you. I'm going well. We've had a good day actually. I've posted 3 TikToks. Remember the TikTok that I did last night on my first, as soon as I started the stream, hit something like 67 or 68,000 views, and almost 2,000 likes, which is incredible.
And need to wear a mask.
I posted 2 videos again at I think 8 o'clock or just after 8, and one's hit like 30,000 views already,
but if I had
and coming up for 1,000 likes, which is crazy.
24 hours a day for 3 months, I probably wouldn't go
or
for
500 likes at least. Sorry. So yeah, it's going crazy.
It's not the end of the world. I'm sure,
Your birthday is nice, Navy. Yeah, but there's a few of us actually.
I wouldn't do anything that would affect my health.
Ryan in my Discord as well is the 12th. So Dougie is tomorrow.
That's severe, yet you weren't wearing it outside the police station when you were engaging with the officer about getting your car back.
Yeah, because I have a lot of your officers saying to me it's against government guidelines to wear a mask.
Correct.
So to save the headache, I took it off.
Okay, but you don't seem symptomatic of that hay fever even after your time stint outside without the mask. I would suggest probably if it's that severe, you probably would be.
That's kind of a bit irrelevant as to how I was trying to...
severe.
Aren't we?
So I don't think it's irrelevant as your main alibi holds on the fact you have to wear a mask, obviously 24/7.
Well, there's nice clean air being ventilated into this police station, I believe.
There is, but there isn't outside.
Yeah, but I'm inside at the moment, which is why you're asking why I don't have one on.
No, I said outside the police station.
Yeah, and I explained to you why. And it was only a brief 10 seconds outside before your officer brought me down here.
Okay.
So just to clarify then, the letter, what private hospital is it? What's the name of it?
Manchester Private Hospital, I think.
And where's the address?
I wouldn't have that hand for you.
Why not?
I don't memorize his address.
So when you go to visit him, where do you visit him or her?
Well, a lot of the times recently, it's just been over the phone. It's not been many face-to-face visits.
So how did they give you the note? Why did your friend have the note?
It's my family member.
Your family member.
Yes.
And this Mr. Smith and the doctor, what's his full name, if you don't mind me asking?
Daniel Smith, I believe.
Daniel Smith, yeah.
Let's call him Mr. Smith.
Okay, fair enough. That's fine. Have you got a contact for this Mr. Smith?
I don't. We're not friends on a first name basis. Sorry.
But you have emails.
Sorry.
You have emails.
Emails.
You said that you mainly communicated by phone and emails.
So what's this?
Doctors.
What's the general doctor's phone number that I can just get in touch to make sure everything's okay?
Yeah, I don't know, but what's this got to do with apparently me getting out of a car?
No, like you say, if you're innocent, that's fine. I'm just trying to build your alibi for you. So obviously, one of the things being around this mask is what you've given us. So obviously, if I need to get in contact with this Mr. Smith to ask him anything, obviously you have contact number for him. So if you could share that with me, that'd be great. So I can.
Number for him.
How do you get in contact with him?
It's on the house phone, mate.
How'd you ring him from the house phone? That still need numbers.
Yeah, but I don't carry a house phone with me. I'm sure you don't carry one either.
No. But where's his number then?
On the house phone, back at home.
On the house phone.
Yes, you know your landline. It sits in a.
This guy's talking so much waffle.
I do remember back in 2001 when I used the landline. Correct? Yeah.
You know, I'm sure you know we don't.
Okay, so what's your landline number then?
Yeah, now you're stringing of things. I don't know.
No, you've got a landline. I just need the number for it.
Yeah, I don't call myself, so I don't.
So how do you give it out to people like the doctor and stuff like that?
Well, when I'm at home, I'll call them off it.
How would you call them off it to get their number?
So I call them off my house phone.
With the
and it
number
shows
that
up-
you haven't got.
Well, no, because it shows up on their phone, my number.
So
And
how do
again,
they call you without your number?
Because I phone them, they have my number on screen and they save it.
So how did you initially swap
He
numbers
is-
then?
he
Without
is.
you not knowing it?
we're just trying to get
And you
him
not
to do
knowing where
that
he
for
is.
us.
To be able to, for him to give you his number. So that
Well,
you
no,
could
my
Birthday
ring him
today,
so
big
that he has
Waz,
your
let's
number.
go! Turn 18. Happy birthday, my man. Happy birthday. Let's see what we can do for
Just
you.
go back there, Jack. You got the card from where?
From his doctor's office.
So you do know where that is.
So you've been to that then?
Well, yeah, obviously.
Where's that then?
Because a second ago you just said you didn't know where it was.
Postal 632. I think.
No, the road name, mate.
I don't know, mate.
You don't know.
Nope. And
Why
again,
can't
I don't know
Because
why.
your whole, the reason we're doing it is because your whole alibi relies on this doctor.
Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, bro. Have a good one.
Large amount of time frame that you were free this afternoon.
Big Waz, happy birthday, my man. 18, the big 18. Have you been drinking all day?
Well, apparently Unbelievable,
Walter White RP, welcome in. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. Another one for Dougie tomorrow and Tuesday, my birthday, and
You never see
Davey's
why it makes us a
birthday
bit
and
suspicious,
Ryan's
though,
birthday.
1 second ago you didn't
Well,
know your
yeah, and
doctor's
I'm
office.
suspicious that you keep giving me. different
Absolutely,
stuff.
Davey.
Well,
Don't you worry. I'll be
look,
streaming it.
I'm
I'll be
I'm
having a beer with you.
Okay, if I can just finish. So a second ago, you didn't know where your doctor's office was, but you've been there, so that was technically a lie. You gave us
okay.
You gave us the name of someone that corroborated your story. Doesn't exist, so that person doesn't even exist. That was a lie. So you can see why we're struggling here to believe your story. At the end of the day, we want to believe your story and then corroborate that, so that we don't,
I can only
so that we
apologise
falsely
their
don't
phones
send
on
you down. But
24/7. I can only apologise their phones aren't on 24/7.
So,
It's
Mr.
not something I can
T.
control, is it?
Mr. T, what is the note for?
Sorry.
What is the note for?
I know for it well for most of your officers when they tell me to take my mask off if we have an encounter around the city.
Yeah. So why weren't you carrying the note?
Absolutely. Had a
I
few in the
left it in
garden.
the
Had a good day.
car.
Nice.
When we went in. when we
Nice.
got
I really
from
should
the
score if
earlier.
you stay British.
You
Yeah,
took a
British
small note
RP
out
is
of
a
your
lot better.
pocket and
I
put it
enjoy
in
it a
the
lot
car.
better.
Don't you think
I
it's
do.
quite
It's
an
on my wallet,
important
which
note?
put
I do
in his
enjoy it.
dashboard.
Hopefully they come back one day.
Right. Do you not
But
think it's an
for
important
now,
note to keep on
obviously,
you? if the
I'm
reason-
enjoying
And I think it's very rare
Manchester.
that in the off chance you get arrested, that there's a reason and a story behind you wearing a mask.
Well,
I
no,
think
because
that'd
when
be
we
an
went for our
important
meal,
note
I
to
left
keep
it in
on
his
you.
glove box, and then I went to go and get my car, and it was there. So we came down there. I hadn't got my things out of his glove box. So it was in Joe's possession, and he brought it down.
Right. Okay.
Just wrote this note out. If you want to just check this, make sure you're happy.
Yeah. I have not seen that. There we go. I've got it.
Cool.
Give me 1 second.
Just gonna step
I'll have
out. I'm gonna go make a few phone calls. Okay. If you need me back, just give me a call.
Yeah. Are you not returning otherwise, or?
No. I'll be in and around. I just gotta go sort a few things out upstairs, and if you need me,
Yeah.
cool.
Fantastic. Just for the benefit of the tape, GC1 has left the room. Okay, Mr. T.
Cool. Right, let's go back up. He's not really got much on him, so we will head out. See if we could have dug a bit more of a hole. Yeah, you know, at the end of the day, he has done a lot. We believe that he's done it, but we can't prove it 100%. So you can't just stick something on him because he's waffling. You have to kind of prove that he's done something. So there's a lot of cars around. Oh, EMS requiring assistance. Let's go. ED to NHS.
Go ahead.
Have a welfare check on that EMS requiring assistance.
Standing by and trying to get a call out from everyone else. Welfare check on Drew.
We're going to be state 5.
Can we get a unit up to where Drew is, please?
Receive this. Need one more to free.
Evening, guys. I'm going to be state 5 to that EMS state 0. Right, let's get ourselves up there and find out what's going on. I was just pinged on my NPR, but right now EMS life is more important. A stolen vehicle. Hopefully it's not just an EMS that's fallen down a cliff side or something like that. Do we get any update on the EMS? Is anyone state 6?
What am I on?
0.4 out.
Looks like to be an RTC.
Yeah.
Units can stand down if you're not close. Just get an NHS down here.
Hello, mate. You okay? Hello.
Yeah. Hello. Hello.
Hello. How you feeling?
I'm alright. I'm not too bad. Just a bit shocked. That's all.
Are you hurt at all?
No. I think I'm fine. I think I'm okay. Thank you.
Okay, no worries. I'm gonna call RAC down here because we've had quite a smash. Obviously,
no
we were
worries.
both kind of. I was trying to come up the hill on blue lights, slightly in the middle of the road, and it seems like you've obviously come at a little bit of a speed as well, slightly in the middle of the road. Okay. Obviously, round this area, please do slow it down.
Yeah, will do once.
Obviously, I'm gonna have to call RAC down here anyway because that car's probably not gonna be drivable. Just see if they're on. Hello, Martin. Yeah, my name is Tom Roberts from Manchester Police. I've had an RTC with another vehicle. Is there any chance we get 2 flatbeds to us on Milton Road, please?
Yeah, have you got a postal code for it?
486.
I'm just finding where you are.
It's up in the Vinewood Hills.
Yeah, I've got you there. Yeah, no problem.
Perfect.
I'll try and get 2 down to you. If not, it'll just be 1, then the other one will come down afterwards.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you.
Okay, see you soon.
Cheers. Perfect. Do you want to just step out, please, bud? They're on the route. Man, you've been.
This was my last parcel, funnily enough.
It was it?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Oh, yeah. So it wasn't so bad, I suppose.
Have you been busy today?
Well, yeah, I've had a few deliveries here and there. Not been too bad. You've been busy yourself?
Yeah, I've been. I've just literally flown in, I must admit. So I was trying to get to a call, but yeah, it looks like
yeah.
I'll be heading back with RAC.
Yeah. No
But
worries.
yeah, obviously, like I say, it's coming around that corner. We're both, to be fair, it's 50-50, both in the wrong, really. I'm trying to fight through the traffic. You've come at some speed around the corner. Due to it being 50-50, I'm just going to, you know, hold our hands up and say
Yeah, no,
both
that's,
at fault
that's
here.
understandable, officer. No, we're both at fault, like. That's right.
What we'll do, we'll get RAC. I will try and get a pickup myself, and I'll get RAC to take yourself back if there's only one that turns up. I have requested 2, but
I've just,
here they come
I can see one now, actually.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Oh, and there's another Amazon van as well. Well,
Is
I'm gonna go stay at 11 for a bit, guys.
take care. Hello, mate. You right?
Hi, you right? Yeah, good. Thank you.
Cool. So we've got both of these vehicles. Have you got another one on its way?
He's just dealing with customers at the shop. If worst comes to worst, I'll come back up and grab the other one.
Right. Okay. No worries. Well, we've got both of these to take.
Yeah.
If worst comes to worst, then I can try and get a pickup myself to get this gentleman back.
Yeah, what I can try and do is I'll have a quick look at the police car. If I can get it up and running, do you reckon you might be able to limp it down to the shop?
Yeah, that's fine. No worries. He's hit my bumper quite hard, so I didn't want to drive it any further with causing any more issues. So if you want to do that, then I can always drive it back to the RAC.
Yeah, no problem. I'll have a quick look at it now and see if I
no
can
worries.
get it up and running so you can get it back.
No worries, top man. Husky lad, how are we? Welcome in. Thank you. And how are we doing, Adam? Nice to see you. Welcome in.
or is he just looking at your?
Yeah, he's gonna hopefully get it repairable enough to me drive it back to the station. Dan Fletcher coming in. How are we? I got you the hydrate, Adam.
Yeah, both of us.
I am Empass. And
it literally goes on and on.
and one. Nice, Laker. How are you enjoying it? You finding it good?
It's amazing. Yep, I'll head up for you now. Have you got anybody else up there with you, or is it just you?
Is it only you who can drive? It's not no big Waz. It's anyone that's sergeant and above, like Adam said.
Yeah,
right, I've had a quick look at it.
I do.
The engine's running, so it looks alright. I've tidied up some stuff on the front bumper that was hanging off, so nothing should fall off it.
Okay.
But if you're happy limping it back to RAC, I mean, I'll let you make that decision.
You guys now.
Yeah, no worries. I'll go get the front bumper sorted out and get back on the road, hopefully.
Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. I'll grab the Amazon van. I'll take that down. But if you want to meet me there, and I'll get it all sorted for you.
But man, thank you. Appreciate that.
No problem.
Yeah, no, I'll get out yours.
Cheers, fella. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Yeah, cheers, officer. You too, mate. Thank you.
Right, let's limit it to 35.
Yeah, that's why I've called for additionals. I think it extends down.
Who's that PCSO? You just drove past like that, then? You good, Bugs?
Try and get ourselves back. Back to the shop so we can get ourselves that's red in my eyes, but he's gone. I'm gonna follow. No lights on there. I'll take that. I have forgot to scroll down on my chat. Let me have a look. People saying, yeah, how you doing, Husky? Nice to see you. Welcome in. Evening, Pokeris. How are we? Good to see you as well. Hope you had a wonderful day. Only joined the PD in the first place because of the British. You did, Laker. Yeah, I remember. I remember well. It's a shame, obviously, that it's a shame that they've obviously moved it to American.
Officer. That's not GC1, is it?
I'm here.
Hello, hello.
I was going to say, bloody hell, fella. There's 3 here on, and I don't see anyone but
you.
you.
Who's first?
Just that car, please, mate.
Officer.
Thank you.
Hello, mate. What's going on here?
Can you arrest him for bad driving, please? Him.
Bad driving?
In the cab. Just see the crashed car about 5 times.
Driving.
Yikes. I would love to. I'd have to witness
Oh
it.
no, don't crash, please.
Sir,
Bit of a
can I see
standoff.
you without your hat on?
E?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Sorry, officer. Shit, I only just realised got my mask on still.
Yeah, me too.
There you go.
Oh my god, right, well, I'm
great, is
Sergeant
it?
123, I am the haircut police, and that, my friend, is a violation.
Keeps the ass on.
Is that why you have a beanie on? Just so you can, yeah.
Actually,
Fair enough.
I've got a very, very serious question, right? Hypothetically, say if the fashion police wanted to lend a government-issued vehicle like yours to go make some serious arrests and improve the city's fashion sense, could we possibly agree?
But you won't be getting it? Yeah, I can.
No, come on. You can come
we
for a
also
ride.
clarify? Can we also clarify? Can we also clarify that is not a beanie? It's a do-rag.
Do-rag.
AKA a Dewey.
That's also what my 6-year-old calls a dump pot.
I'm going to say no comment at this point.
Give it a cash.
Just to save me from any
you sure you're not a
opinions made
criminal?
of me.
Do you need
Have a good
your
day,
motor
gents.
overfed?
Yes, please, bud.
Oh, shit. Oh, you will in a minute. Everybody.
Yo, Miller, how are we? Welcome in, welcome in. Are you back to training already? Or you, I know there's some league, some friendlies that are going on right now, so you back refereeing yet? So Bugsy has, the reason he's gone to Chief Inspector because the commanders of the unit, the assistant commander stood down and has retired.
Look out for the RS6.
Received.
Are you still at the station, mate? Or have you gone out?
I'm at RAC at the moment.
Send me that contact details.
Alright,
Yes, mate.
Your
Yeah,
bumper
mate.
just fell off in my eyes, so you might want to whack in the garage.
All mine, okay.
Alright, wicked.
So yeah, the assistant commander retired today. We also felt that we needed a commander in more regularly.
Should be all done for you.
Thank you, mate.
Mind
So
you,
obviously I was looking
CBR6.
around. Bugsy is someone who's got more experience than the most in there. We've only got one other inspector being Brody.
It's 486, yeah?
The because he's done it in the past, etc. He's also been the one showing the most keenness to do training. And he's setting up some training exercises Wednesday. I wanted a more regular commander in, and he has been in 3 to 4 times a week, and hopefully continue to do that. Not only that, I obviously stood John down, and he's back to inspector at the moment. So that's why. Got you the hydrate as well. I'll have to get another drink in a minute.
Video check.
Loud and clear.
Yeah, like it's brilliant over here. I don't want to take anyone from Scorer because Scorer is brilliant in itself.
Going up Alta Street, just come back as stolen.
Helen?
Yeah, we'll be with you in 2 minutes. Are any other officers able to attend? Hello?
It's a negative for me in corner right now.
Yeah, it's a negative for me at the minute.
A personal assistant for the drink. Yeah, like obviously I don't want to take anyone from Scorer, but if you want the UK style, it is definitely worth having a look. We are improving the PD massively. We had 20 officers on last night. Hopefully it continues going that way as well, and plus, and we've got a lot of good things happening and coming, so it's definitely worth it. How you doing, Bloodstream? Welcome in as well. Hope you're having a wonderful day. If you are new here and not seen it before, feel free to come into my Discord. There is a how. Thank you very much, Dylan. There is a how to play section in there that tells you everything you need to join the server, to join FiveM in general, everything. So feel free to have a look. How are we? Hope you're well. Sweet Gods or Sweat Gods, thank you very much for the follow as well. Hope you had a wonderful day. Does it take long to look at PD apps? So PD apps get looked at over the next, like every couple of days, and we employ once or twice a week. Yeah, I'm good, thank you, Poe. I'm very good. How's your day been? Yeah, That's why Mole and Navy moved over. That's correct.
Spike,
I really thought that I had a good
travel,
opportunity coming with British RP, and I'm sure I can agree. Yeah, absolutely, Laker. I agree. And that was, like I say, it was a big shame that they went to America, but they had to do what they had to do for their own, server. So, fair play to them if that's what they wanted. That's what they wanted. There's plenty of British servers out there for people.
I believe they're done by Postal 704.
And of course, obviously, you know the way that it works anyway, don't you? Being the same framework, so it's a nice, easy transition.
Mr. Miller, can you wait up, please?
Current location on this chase is off Porter Freeway heading northbound or eastbound.
Porter Freeway.
Tango 1 to GC.
Charlie Kilo 15, you good?
Vehicles now heading northbound the Porter Freeway, taking the exit. Continuing back onto the freeway.
Right, they're going this
following
way.
the road around, heading towards the Olympic Freeway.
Receive him. Hello, mate.
Can you have a quick message in the top left of your eyes, despite it ain't going?
Can I what, sorry?
Can you have a message to some of the other government, please? The spikes are stuck.
What is stuck?
The spike strips.
Whereabouts?
Los Santos. The Pillbox 2. Just lower. Pillbox lower. Freeway.
Yeah, received. I'm on my way. Right, let's go this way.
You've got currently 3 RPU bikes out. Was going to 10 training and then we got in pursuit, so that's their training.
Yeah, no worries. I'll be with you in a sec.
Cheers, man. Right. What's in front of your cargo?
Still here for me, mate.
Cheers, buddy. They're just fucking stuck, so.
Did someone use the wrong way of doing it, or not?
Nope, I put the spikes down and just didn't pick up.
Unbelievable, Jeff.
I got
Cheers, mate. Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
No worries. Andy, coming in with a follow. Hope you're well. Welcome in. Oh,
Unbelievable,
I'm
Jeff. It's amazing.
And Lewis, welcome in. How are we, Lewis Keys? Thank you very much for the follow as well. What am I missing? What am I missing? Might have to come and let us in that Defender. Yeah, obviously I don't own the Defender myself. It is someone else's vehicle. They've asked me to convert it. Look, it's here. It is Joker's one-off. It's a really nice vehicle. Got extras on it as well. I turn it on, so it flashes at the top as well as you can turn them off. And you've got just the blue ones if you want the blue. Yeah, it's a lovely vehicle. It is a lovely vehicle. So yeah, it is good. Hello, mate. You right?
Yeah, not too bad.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Good shift.
Yeah, but I got pinged by Owen, and I can't see him.
What, round here?
Yeah, he says he was on the motorway doing motorcycle training.
Yeah, I know that. Let me see if I can see him on his GPS. Owen Miller, where is he right now? He is currently on 874 to 869 Davis Avenue.
Yeah, cool.
On the bend round So if you're going past Maze Bank Arena, stick to the
Yeah.
right-hand side, and he's on the far right.
Cool, thank you.
No worries. Cool. Right, let's continue. GC1 State 2, any actives?
GC1, are you still at RSA?
That's a negative. No, I'm just by the hospital.
Lenny, try and get him out of the vehicle.
At the hospital.
Yeah, go on radio 2. Hello, mate. You okay?
Hello, mate. Yeah. I just need to catch you up on a few things and also go over a couple of things. We don't need to be at the station. I can come and find you.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm literally just at Legion Square now.
We'll meet you at Legion. 2 minutes.
Received. Why is this just dumped on the side? And that. Oh. Let's get out my torch. Anything in it? If it's open. Is the glove box? Trunk. Hello, mate.
Hello, mate. All right.
Yeah, good. Just getting rid of this car.
No worries. What happened to the front of yours?
Nothing in my eyes.
No, right.
It did have a smash, but I think it's all clear now. That'll be why it hasn't gone. Because it was bugged. Right, how we doing?
Fantastic. Yeah, very good. So I'll go over the bad stuff, then we'll move on to the good stuff.
Okay.
So Mike has just come and found me.
Yeah.
Said he was at a big scene
Okay.
between somebody called the family and 14K.
Yeah.
And then he started having a rant at me saying, we need more forensics, we need more this. Now, he didn't ask for forensics, and also me and Delta 4 here were also on duty.
Yeah.
So he's kind of shut up then. Some of his points were valid.
Okay.
That maybe if you are forensically trained, as I have trained a few officers, I was going to try and train Bugsy tonight, as he's now Chief Inspector.
Yeah.
That they have, say it's X-Ray Tango, whatever. We can add an F onto that call sign so that people would know if it's not under the CID brand that they are forensically trained. I'll just put that to you. And you can maybe think of it, because I can't see another way of knowing. I mean, granted, he didn't ask, and if he'd asked, he would have got. So we did lose a load of evidence because there was blood. We could have got DNA, we could have got identifications and all sorts off these people.
Yeah.
And because he didn't ask, all we have is that they were wearing a 14K necklace, which is not a great deal to go on. But
no.
Anyway,
now
he did say that obviously he was struggling with it being a big scene, which is fairly valid, granted. But again, I did say to us, did you just ask him for any more help or anything? And he said no. And I was like, if you'd have asked for more help, we might have been able to come down.
Now, I don't want to take anything away from you guys at all.
Yeah.
However, would it not sound more common sense to have everyone in the force shown and trained
Well, I do
how
agree
to
with
pick
that.
up forensics?
I was going to say sergeant and above, if you're happy for that.
I mean, let's face it. We've got the features to do it.
Yeah.
All officers should really know what they're doing.
Yeah, they should.
Even
and
just preservation of evidence, at least at the bare minimum.
yeah, I mean, if there's you guys on, they should be allowing you to come in and do it. And obviously, same with the lawyer situation. They should be asking for lawyers if there is. If you're not, then they should just crack on and do it.
Yeah, I'm happy to train everybody. In forensics. He didn't ask. Also, he did leave the scene. Because he said he got called to another scene. I did obviously inform him that if you're taken charge of that scene, and that's your choice, then you have to stay and see it through. There's no point in leaving halfway through, and disappearing to another scene, connected or not. Send another officer.
Look after Harvest this season. Yeah, we will look after.
So that's that
yeah,
side of
looks a
things.
good player.
I will
Looks a good
train
player. What did we do at
everybody.
Easter to Davis? Yep.
Secondly, MDTs.
Yeah.
They're shocking, mate.
Okay.
We've had another one we've had to just let go.
I'm listening, chat. 2 seconds.
Because it said someone was fleeing from a car. There was no description of clothing, no description of vehicle. That second one with Jack T, obviously, I imagine you read the other report. It just said an off-road vehicle. I mean, come on, we need a colour. We need to improve these MDTs because we're going to be working our arse off in interview with nothing. I was in an interview 2 days ago, and the MDT hadn't. We'd gone into interview with that officer.
Yes.
And it hadn't even been filled in, mate. So I was there with a blank piece of paper in front of me, ready to go through it all, and the officer hadn't even put his report in. So that needs calling up. Good stuff. We have a spreadsheet that has been filled in. We have a lot of information on Ace Cartel.
Good.
And
Dougie,
Del 5.
how are you doing, my man?
All the information
Would
that we have
you
on
like to do this job in real life? Connor, hello, how we firstly welcome in. How are we?
Names, we know the rank of a few. What we have
I do. I used to when I went through
Ace Cartel. They wear a necklace.
in
I don't know if you've ever seen
you know
one.
college and stuff like that.
They seem to be in different colours.
Doing the police in real life,
we went through the MDT and cross-checked
they're
stuff.
definitely overworked.
Maybe that's a
and
ranking
definitely
system.
underpaid.
The different coloured necklaces
Do it.
denote a rank.
I mean, it would probably be fun, but
Delta 4 here is
there's a lot
in the
of
process
crap
of
you get.
putting a report
And if that's your normal day-to-day job,
of his activities,
I've got
over
such
the
a good
past
job myself
couple of
as it
months,
is, so I wouldn't want
that
to
report, I
obviously
think, will be with
go
us in
into
the next
that
couple of
from
days.
where I
Is that
am
right,
now.
Delta 4?
It will, mate.
If I was in a different
Fantastic.
situation and I
obviously
wasn't
we'll
in
add
my
that to
current
the
job, then
CID,
yes, I may consider it.
Del 5, we believe that a Mousy Montana is the bar owner. We don't have information on the other members, like their ranks and stuff.
Yep.
We did get lucky earlier that a Lennon Ace had been given a hunting license, but no details. So we called him straight down to the station. We now have his motel number and the different clothing he was wearing today, and a mobile number for him as well.
Perfect.
So we're building stuff like this, but we obviously need the support of good MDTs because it's very difficult when we're walking in half blind. You know what I mean?
Mainly just impressed if it's going to end up potentially at court for a serious organised crime. If the MDTs are not there, then we're really going to struggle.
Yeah, agreed.
So,
Well, you know,
I do understand that people struggle with it, and can struggle with it, but all I need is, I don't need all the nonsense that goes with it. We chased him for 10 minutes. I mean, that's handy, but I need descriptions of stuff going forward, if that makes sense. So, that's it, really.
As a superintendent, you've got the power to write an announcement in the email section, so feel free to remind people.
Yes, please. Can you just drop me an email of how I do that? I'm sure I think I know, but obviously I don't want to. And also
Straight into announcements in the email system for the police.
And then hashtag police, right?
It's at the police.
Yeah,
just at police, and it's that dot police. It's this dash police.
Because there's a couple of things I want to announce.
That's fine.
Yorkshire as auditor. Does he need the ability to forensically analyze scenes?
Yeah, like I say, everyone should have the ability to do it.
Right, let me get
so
on that
by the end of
this
it,
evening.
Yeah.
Maybe if we do it by divisions.
I'm gonna call.
Yeah, do it divisionally. ARU, RPU, response, and then the PCSOs eventually.
Fantastic. Let me get on that. I'll get as much training as I can done tonight. Thank
Lovely.
you. Sorry to
No
bother
worries.
you.
See you, mate. Take it easy.
Radio check.
Radio check.
Loud and clear.
X-ray Golf 1.
Stephen?
Have you and your unit meet me at PD if you're not busy, please? Anyone that is in your division. And also, A1, can I have you as well, please?
Yeah, no worries.
Thank you. We'll meet you in the car park.
Could I get an additional, please, to my location on Alta Street? I've got a potential stolen vehicle here. Just get this mate down with the paperwork for it.
Yeah, received. State 5.
Thank you.
That is Alta Street
All
this way.
X-ray Golf units, meet us up PD when you're free, guys, please.
Currently in pursuit of a stolen vehicle. Current postal is going to be 489. Get any additionals if possible, please.
Can we get any additionals on that, please?
He says he's had a major.
If you want to do that one, mate, I'll just find this guy for the speeding, and then we'll.
It's pinging up
prioritise
on my
the calls, I think.
NPR that it's a stolen vehicle.
Yeah, he was with me as well. He reckons he's got a buddy that's got documents for it. Oh yeah.
Right.
I'm going to get another vehicle now.
Just confirm what the backup was for. Sorry.
You jump out of the vehicle then for me, buddy.
Oh, he's just been pulled over for speeding, that's all.
Say again.
Yeah, he's just been pulled over for speeding.
If anyone needs CID, will be on channel 3.
Right, so the vehicle is coming back as a stolen.
Hello, sir.
Hello, mate.
Don't have any paperwork for it, and there is no registered owner that we have on file for it.
When was that backup
It was actually
needed?
a stolen vehicle.
Um,
So obviously at the moment you would be placed
there was
under
a
arrest for
chase
taking
going on
without
because I
consent,
don't know
okay?
if so.
You do not have to say anything, but may harm your defence if you do not mention your
Yeah,
question,
yeah.
something later line in court, anything you do say be given an evidence.
Unbelievable, Jeff! It's amazing!
Do you understand, you right?
Yeah, yeah.
Take it easy, Stan. Cool.
Just going to perform a quick search on you, make sure you got anything on you that you shouldn't have, anything that could potentially harm me. Yes?
Okay,
Or-
I've got a bat on me.
Okay, yeah, I can see you got a bat, got a lot of weed, and some roll.
Lovely. Good find. Lovely find. Who's just left PD? Calvin Hobbs. Calvin Hobbs wanted to retire.
So at this time, you'll be further placed under arrest for possession with intent to supply. You don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you don't mention my question, something you later rely on in court.
Yeah.
Anything you do say be given an evidence, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, just impound the vehicle for me, boss, if you don't mind.
Yeah, of course, of course, mate.
PD. Thank you very much. Alright, mind your head, buddy.
What up?
Just Tango 1+1 state 2 in the city.
Cool.
Charlie Kilo 18 to all. I just had someone at the gate who said that Biggs is part of PD and that I needed to arrest him, so just be aware Biggs Ace is impersonating a police officer right now.
Received that. The person at PD is impersonating a police officer, did you say?
No, negative. It's a Big Ace that's been impersonating a PD officer.
Right, okay. Do we know the whereabouts of him, or...?
He did just drive past twice outside the station, but I've lost eyes on him at the moment.
Right, received. What was he driving?
All I know is just a white car. I'm actually really bad with naming cars. I do apologise.
Right, received. And did you get a description of what he was wearing?
Negative, because he was in the car. I just heard him through the car window, but he said he's Inspector Biggs.
Right, receiving. Cool. Hi Tom. Sorry mate. I went to go get food and a cup of tea. So rich tea biscuits. Nice. Let's go. I'm ready for the stream. Wicked. I've just been doing some Amazon deliveries to get some money as I'm not PD. Yeah, nice. Don't make. Try not to get yourself a criminal record.
Golf 25.
What's the age limit for MRP? I know score is 16. Yes, score is. Oh, is score been moved to 16? Yes, it has. Oh, of course it is. Yeah, moved to 16. MRP doesn't doesn't tell people what the age limit is. You have to sort of just apply. But you know, if you're allowed in score with the age, then. But obviously, you should be able to get into MRP. I would say. Oh, green light again. Well, people keep saying my bumper, so I'm gonna replace the car. Get a new car out.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen, is it?
Hello.
Hello, mate. You right?
Oh, Tom, can I come in a ride on? But I mean, let's
Yeah, yeah.
Cheers, mate. I can't see inside PD for some reason. My eyes are.
Oh, you'll need to potentially rebook a flight.
Yeah. Oh shit. Do you have any food and water?
Any active?
Yeah, let me have a look. Negative at this time.
Proceed.
There you go, in the glove box.
Thanks, mate.
How's your shift been so far, right?
Yeah, it's been alright. I mean, I'm not managed to do much. I mean, it's frustrating.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just traffic stops.
Have you seen the new the rule that we put in place?
Yeah, is that the 4-day thing? Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know. I think it's been. Is it 2 days now or something? I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. Just keep doing your checklists, etc. And you get the chance to obviously pass out early.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Been quite quiet at the moment. Okay.
Hello. Hello, Mr. Roberts.
How we doing?
Good, you?
Yeah, good. Thank you.
Good.
Make sure I get.
Oh.
Oh,
That's because he ran a red light.
almost run a red light. He did go through green. To be fair to him. Hey dog, welcome in. Thank you very much for redeeming Shrek. How are we? Did you solve the chase from 2 days ago about the rented stolen car? We haven't found a we haven't actually found a rental company yet, so he will obviously be further suspected, and we'll have to bring him in for further questioning.
Got eyes on a bike.
It's in the email system.
Currently fleeing from scene. Currently in pursuit of red. Looks like a Honda to me. Power Street. Currently San Andreas Avenue.
Current postal?
Could have a postal with 6
Can you? You might need to mark it.
Yeah.
Sir.
Of interest, please. My whereabouts?
Can you ping this for us?
616 Occupation Avenue.
Wherever they
Alpha
are.
Street, postal
My
618.
God, there's a crash here. We're gonna have to deal with this.
Off-road.
Oh yeah, we're fucked here. We're framed. Where have we been framed here?
Still got a visual.
Oh, what's going on here?
Dorset Drive.
We've been
Postal
framed here. This is
632.
nothing. She's just having a nap.
Hello.
Bammy.
Can I help you?
I'm here.
What's going on here? What's happened?
So I was in a car with me fella. Someone hit the sides of us. I come out the window even though I had my seatbelts on.
Yep.
And my husband, so my boyfriend, drove off to try and find him.
Right, let me try and get some doctors down here for you, okay?
Yeah, I've just phoned Bessie. Bessie should be on her way, I think.
Right, okay, let me have a check. You need to NHS, you receive it. We've got a lady down on Innocent Boulevard. I believe she's called Betty. Is that correct? Is she on her way?
Yep, I am on my way.
I'm here to save the day, Pammy.
Yeah, receive that. I can see it in the distance. Thank you.
Pammy!
I've only got 25 seconds left.
No!
Is Bessie?
Just wait for that.
Is Bessie gonna save me?
No! I'm trying, Pammy, I'm trying.
Oh God, this is good.
No! No, don't go towards the light, please! Don't go towards the light, please! Pammy, don't go towards the light.
Hello, Betty.
Yeah.
She's literally in and out of consciousness. She's literally just seeing the light as we're
Yeah, now see if I can get her up.
Go on, you can do it, Pammy girl! Yes! Yes! Yes!
You're right, Pammy, my
Oh,
darling.
little lightsabers. Oh,
That's
God.
alright, my darling.
Bessie, me right legs also.
Alright, I'll take you back to the NHS just to
God
get
bless you, Pammy.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
get an
let's
X-ray.
take me
right.
back.
Are you okay here? Yeah. we'll try and catch up with that chase. Right, come on. Take fair, gents. Cheers for that.
Can I get somebody to run a plate for me?
Yeah, go ahead.
2 hotel.
Right, we need to try and catch up with that chase.
7,
If you can have a look on the map where they're going and just keep pinging it.
2 hotel kilo 772 golf Yankee.
Yeah, 4. I'm only seeing one other officer. I'm seeing
Calls
about
back
3
to
or
a
4
Danny
units.
linking.
Thank you.
I can't see multiple units.
Get that bike unit here ASAP, please.
Where's that bike chase right now?
Yep, receiving.
Currently outside.
Yeah, got it.
Vehicle's taking an offside road, heading towards the slip road area again at the Unicorn. We have currently on site visual.
Did you check to require additionals?
No additionals needed this time apart from the
Current temple loss at the Vanilla Unicorn Red Honda Civic with a gentleman with a black hoodie and black pants.
I do believe it is a red, S1000 RR BMW motorcycle.
Oh my god.
Yeah, lost eyes.
That is going quick.
Did it go through a tiny gap that his car can get
Yes,
through?
mate. Yeah.
Yeah, he's done that to me about 15 times now today, so next time you find him, we need to get another unit going around the building so he's covered.
Yeah, I had some issues with. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, I had some issues with my motorcycle. So. That's
Pull him
getting
over.
me one.
Just be advised, I'm in an active track sort of on Center Street with a speeding vehicle. No additionals required at the moment. Hello, fella, you alright? Is there any chance you can pull down your window and turn your engine off for us, please?
Yeah, one sec. It's the door. You just found the right window.
Perfect, that's fine.
There you go.
Cool. Do you know why I pulled you over today?
So you tell me that.
Okay, so obviously I've just come from back there by Vanilla Unicorn. You've gone speeding straight through past here and then gone down there and done a right.
If you look at the, if you can look at the back of my car, yeah. Look right there. Right there. Someone's just rammed the back of my car, lad, and they were chasing me, so I was trying to get away from them.
Right. Okay. Now,
But
obviously,
when I must have come past you, I've obviously, like, got away from them.
yeah, of course. So, where are they now? What vehicle was it that's hit? Firstly,
It was just like a big black Jeep. I don't know exactly what one. It was just like a big, like, off-roader.
have a look at this. And whereabouts was the accident?
It happened just outside Legion Bank. He said they were going to take us in there and rob the bank.
Right. Okay. Now, that's understandable. The problem I then have is obviously you want to try and get to the police station if someone is obviously threatening your life, etc. Rather than flying
That's where
down.
I was gonna go, but I wasn't sure whether whether they were still following. Cause obviously I wasn't looking behind. I was too busy trying to like not crash.
Mhm.
But that's what we was on the way to there. That's why we were coming down this way.
Right. Okay. Have you got a driving license on you at all?
I've got my ID. I have a driving license.
Yeah, that's fine. No worries.
I'm going in the boot.
Oh yeah. Perfect. And do you own a vehicle, Carl?
Yeah, it's my car.
Perfect. Give me a second. Perfect, Carl. Cool. So it doesn't look like you're wanted to us at all or anything like that. And the vehicle is Touareg. Just here, yeah. Have you got the plate at all? Because obviously,
when he hit the back of me, it must have came off.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough.
I can go to the RAC.
Have you got one on the front here? You haven't got one on the front.
It doesn't come as standard. That's like an extra on the front. That.
Right, okay, what I'm going to
That's
do,
why I
because
said it
obviously at the moment you don't have any, there are some RAC on, so I'm going to see if RAC can come down and just fix your back bumper for you, and I'll see if they can print a plate for you and bring it down so you can obviously stick it back on for them
Yeah, that's
before
fine.
you drive, and then obviously you'll be able to drive it to RAC, no problem. Because at the moment, obviously with no plate, it's a bit of an unroadworthy vehicle, unfortunately.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. That's
So
what
let
I'm
me
saying.
just call RAC and see if they can come down for you, okay?
No
Oh
problem.
my god.
Those cars got some nice interior, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I know exactly where he is, so I'll go and recover him if you can deal with this gentleman.
Sorry about that,
Yeah, no
fella.
worries, drop him off at the shop and I'll repair him.
PD to RAC.
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I have your assistance on Center Street, please, by the police station? It just requires one of your vans. Someone's had a smack on the back, and he just needs a number plate put back on and a buff up on the bumper.
Yeah, understood. Yeah, we'll head down there now before that bounce.
Fantastic, thank you. If you're coming from the bank by Legion and you get to the police station, before you get to the bridge, we're just on the right.
I think he broke my
Okay,
nose.
understood, no problem.
Does it look broke?
DT's Husker, let's go for the crime as well. Why has that not come through? Have I just totally missed that? How has that not popped through? Thank you so much. How has that not popped through? Or how have I not got a notification from that? In my ears or thought about it? Anyway, Ryan, how are we? Couple of days.
Outside.
Thank you. Sorry, fella. That's totally my... the radio's giving me a static shock as I've tried to pick it out of the pocket to...
Yeah,
pull.
I need to go get my nose popped back into place there.
It does, yeah. Well, obviously you're wearing a mask right now, so that should help you at least.
It'll stop the bleeding, like, stop it from going all over my clothes.
It will.
Tango 16 plus X-ray.
But yeah, they're on their way now, mate, so we'll get that sorted nice and quickly for you. Get you back on the road, okay?
Thanks on me.
How's your day been anyway?
I've been channel 3.
Other than them kids chasing us, it's been quite a good day. You know, sun's out.
Yeah.
Lots of stiff birds down the beach. It's just
Happy days.
Well, obviously, other than that, fucking my nose killing me. Fucking bad, can't stop walking. I can barely even see.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be able to go out of town tonight, are you, and party the way you wanted?
Hey, listen, he's a war wound. He's probably use it as a chat line. But yeah, fair enough. Check on the... You had the car long?
Nah, a few days.
Fair enough.
I don't suppose you got a spare nose in one of them fucking pockets that you got, do you?
Spare nose? I mean, I carry a lot of things, but a nose is not one of them.
I mean, you've just elbowed man off my face, lad, so I need a new one.
I mean, I couldn't make the comment of made it look better because you've got a mask on, but you know, give it.
Well, I mean, I don't like how it looks. That's why I wear it.
Yeah, it's understandable. I mean, oh, REC have just gone straight past us. Brilliant. Let me just. Right, I'm gonna stand out the way just so I don't hit you again. PD to RAC, you've just gone past us. You've gone over the bridge. We're just before the bridge.
Before the bridge, yeah. If you could just stay in the chat, that would be really appreciated.
Just stay in the where? Sorry.
Just stay in the radio. That'd be really
Yeah, that's fine. No problem. So if you come back over the bridge towards the police station and do a left.
So, what have you guys been up to?
Yep, a left from the bridge. There we go. Left there, and we're just here.
Oh, brilliant. I'm just gonna turn around.
Yep, no worries.
Right, that's it. That was a really good U-turn he's having it.
That's us walking.
Jesus Christ. His door's open.
Hello, Carl. You right? Cool. So these gents have been in a bit of an accident. Someone's hit them up the rear. Is there any chance you can have a look at the vehicle to see if we can get a plate made on site here so they can drive it back to the garage?
Yeah, I'll have a look.
Thank you, mate.
I don't want to give you windows, you just smash me windows.
Now, look what T-Cut does, eh? Jeez. Lovely, look at that. Like a brand new car. Magic hands, yes. Lovely, that's class, thank you. Lads, looks like you've got a lovely spanking car if you want to thank the man, and I'll let you be on your way.
Just get someone to bill you and then just put it in and keep
Oh,
cash.
he just smashed the car windows as well, by the look of it. What's he doing?
What's he doing?
What's he doing?
What's he doing? Just hit me car.
You right, Kyle?
I'm being pardoned. I'm taking it.
Son. I'll put it on the flatbed.
It's all we needed is the plates on the back sorted, mate, so they can drive it to back to you guys to get it repaired or wherever they need to go.
I thought I got told it was a pickup.
Oh no, sorry. I said I need a van because they need their bumper fixing so they can get some plates on it.
Oh, okay. I apologise. I got told it was a pickup.
No problem, Carl. I appreciate you. I don't know if you need to do anything, speak to these guys or not, but thank you for that. Gents, drive it a little bit slower. I know you are. You said you're being chased. If anything, try get to PD as quickly as you can to be helped. But obviously, yeah, have a great day from here.
You too.
And good luck with your nose. All right. This time.
What was the guy's name that was driving?
It was Kyle. Kyle Mansell? Mansell something?
Yeah.
Carl Mansell.
Alright.
Hey guys, I'm going to take a flight.
I ran the plate, that's all, just to see if it was...
I'll be exactly the same as soon as I get back.
Ah, okay, right, yeah.
Joe's currently going 100 miles onwards, heading northbound.
It is the same vehicle, yeah.
Now heading up past 648.
What's the current active?
We're currently in the pursuit of what looks like a stolen, banged up local vehicle. He's now just passing 469, going around the bends up in the alleyway.
Right, can you mark that for me, please?
Now taking a right.
Yep.
Left, heading up near Hamilton's. Suspects heading eastbound up West Eclipse Boulevard.
Cool, let's do this.
100 miles onwards.
How you doing, 49? Welcome in. And Mighty 88 at 863, thank you very much for the follow. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Why is Shrek still on?
Stay fast to your location, mate.
Received.
Over that.
Still heading eastbound up Pinewood Boulevard. Just past
Are you
it.
marking it?
596.
Yeah.
Oh.
You need to take the right.
I drive mouse and keyboard. Mouse and keyboard.
Casino Way, 587. Taking a left.
It does take a while to get used to because I was always a controller person myself. But yeah, it is certainly better.
Suspect's now taking a right onto Los Santos Freeway.
I just want to keep marking it, mate.
1 mile up.
Received. Suspect's heading at speeds of 100 onwards. Now gone onto the wrong lane of traffic. DRA is high. He's got a minor RTC. Still going. He's reset. He's trying to head back towards the city.
Received.
Received.
Push to your spikes.
Yeah, he's still heading down the wrong side of the city.
Does he just flip? Is he off-road? Nope.
Now we're back on the wrong lanes of travel, coming up past near Casino. And then southbound on Los Santos Freeway. He's now heading down as if he was coming out down by Legion Way.
Right.
CID to do any X-ray Tango units on radio. Can we have you down to PD, please?
We're currently in a...
Currently chase, mate.
Yeah, no worries. Once you've come to a conclusion with that, if you could meet us at PD, please.
Received.
Currently heading westbound on Del Perro Freeway at 1:30.
Cool. Let's catch up with him and see what we can do.
Oh, he's just taking a right.
Yeah, in pursuit. Following the road round.
With the units we have, do you want to do a T-pack?
I'm not T-pack trained, although I'm happy to let anyone
I
take
believe
over.
Mercy's T-pack trained.
Yeah. Okay. If the unit behind me is T-pack trained, I'll allow you to pass on my right.
I can also help you if needs be, Mercy. I'm currently lead pursuit at the moment. But if you're in close region, I can let you take over as a traffic unit.
I am third car behind.
Proceed. Take over me on the left then.
Yep, suspect's heading westbound at La Puerta Freeway, coming on the wrong lanes of travel.
Taking on your left.
This is a perfect opportunity for us to box here, guys. Perfect opportunity to box if you want.
T-box failed.
Try again. And we'll get a box in.
Yep, we're near you now, Tom.
Good, just get him box him in. That's it, good work, just hold it there. Right. Out of the vehicle, fella. Put your hands up.
So,
turn around.
Hey, are we pitting at 100 now? Shut up.
One suspect in custody.
Hey,
Good
are
work,
we
well done.
pitting at 100 mile an hour, young?
I believe it's suspicion
how
of
we're
taking
going,
without
yeah?
owner's consent and fleeing from police.
We are pitting at a reasonable speed and in
100 mile
a...
an hour is reasonable.
It's not at 100 miles an hour, I can confirm that 100%. It was not at 100 miles an hour.
100 mile an hour. Oh, that's a long day for you.
Thanks, Miller.
But well done, guys.
Oh my god.
Right, we get the road blocked for now, please.
Yep.
Oh, and there's our traffic units doing their thing, which is good. A little bit of a smash up, but ultimately they've done not a bad job there, to be fair. You know, the freeway was clear, no one around. They managed to spin him the wrong way, coming through. They've used... Can I get someone back to the station immediately to bring 2 riot vans, please, to the freeway?
Fair enough.
Thanks.
Right, okay. Have you got anything that can stab stick a problem, man?
Can I get you to bring a riot van, please? We might need 2 here due to the amount of people that are currently stranded on the overpass.
Receive. I'll go to Heath from Full
Yeah, fantastic. 870 is the closest. We're on Laputa Freeway on the big bridge. Oh man, why does that always do it? It was good. Yeah, it's, you know, when you've got DRA, you also evaluate the area. You know, someone pitting at quite a high speed, which obviously it was.
Got a baseball bat and 15 rolls of notes on him.
Yeah, received. Good job. When it's an open area to do so, it would have been nicer to see them like spin them rather than use the wall. However, you know, I will evaluate that and speak to Mercy when obviously we finish here.
Safe at your location now.
Received. I believe Connor's getting 1 riot van. We may be able to get away with it. Stand by. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think it's a 9-seater, so we might be lucky here.
I've never seen this many of us stranded before.
Yeah, it's just typical.
That is uncanny timing. How is everybody?
X-ray Golf
All
1
good,
receiving.
all good. Can I just ask
I've
Tom,
got,
just take the suspect
Ali
for 2
and
seconds,
Becky
please.
from NHS in the office at the moment. They
Just
reported,
grab the suspect's arms for a second, and we'll just the rest of us just chat over here for a minute. Please.
Just wanted to clarify. Would that potentially be something that government would need to deal with, or is that something we deal with?
It should be something you're dealing with, mate.
Oh, we'll just wait for him to the other two.
Not a problem. Ross is in his head at the moment. I'm babysitting.
Yes, he is. Just drag him.
Yep.
One day we utilize it 70, 1 minute it's 80, next minute it's 90. It's okay. Like, make your mind up.
Black, come on.
Cool. Obviously, that was good. We managed to use TPAC. Speeds were quite high on overall. However, you know, we were in a place of open area to do so. Obviously, when we're talking about TPACing, we're just trying to, you know, firstly we're trying to tap the rear end for it to spin out. I think there was sometimes a little more use of the wall than potentially needed due to the area that we were. However, overall, we come to the correct procedure, which was that he spun out, and obviously we all boxed in. Again, regards to the boxing side of things, there was a little bit heavy hitting in when we were trying to box to make sure he never moved. Realistically, when we've got all our cars here, if he's going to try and smash his way out of there, then it's you know, on himself. I think we did a fantastic job just to get our vehicles in the way. Obviously, Sean will do more of that type of training with you all, and that's what I expect from you all on a more regular basis. So it was good for you guys to obviously witness it firsthand. Well done to Mercy for obviously taking on with that TPAC training, with the TPAC. As obviously you just said, it would have been nice to try and hit him a little bit without using the wall as much, but obviously given the circumstances, etc., we got to the right decision. So yeah, it was good, and I really liked the boxing, and everyone was straight out of their vehicle with their tasers pointed, so you did a fantastic job there.
Thank you.
Everyone enjoy that?
Yeah, that was fun. Yep.
Good. Right, let's get ourselves back to the stations. Thank you for coming to pick us up. If you want to grab the Tom and Mercy, if you don't mind taking him down and getting him processed.
Yeah, we got to go down to PD, by the way, and speak to
Cheers, gents. Just get them split up. I think it's a 9-seater this, so I was unsure whether we could all fit in one or not.
Yep, please.
Don't forget the sign, lads. Do it.
There we go.
How are we doing, gentlemen?
Not too bad, mate. Yourself?
Yeah, good. It was you were doing 100 miles an hour, Jessa.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was good. It was good. It was quite a high pursuit chase throughout, and we got to the point where it was sort of he was going between 80 and 100, etc. Then come onto that massive open space and there's a bollard there.
Ow. Are you saying how far the cushion?
You come into that nice open way with the bridge, so obviously we looked to do the T-pack on him and spin him out. And he spun out quite nicely actually and went backwards, and we've all then boxed him in. So it was good. Just don't know exactly the speeds we were doing between. It was, well, I believe at the time it was between 80 to 100, so it was quite a fast speed T-pack, but with the openness and the area, less danger, no cars around, etc. Just trying to hit that happy medium sort of thing.
As long as you got him, that's the main thing, mate.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is this sat nav taking me? I'm just gonna use my street knowledge, fuck me.
I'm gonna say, yeah, it wants you to do all sorts.
Huh?
Thanks for the raid last night. No worries. How is your stream? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. Might come back Tuesday to PD. Yeah, no worries, Jay. Whenever you're ready, mate. Whenever you're ready. Ready for score. Driver level 3 T back. That's it. Good times indeed, Mo. Indeed. Well, obviously, you know, now you're in MRP. The good times can continue. And obviously moving forward. Yeah, how was your stream last night, Brandy boy? I stayed on for a little while and then had to dip off and go to bed.
Nice. Oh no, it's a different. What the?
Oh really? Wow. Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Tow truck came while we were all on a chase and.
Are you still going on duty?
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
Jump in with you for a little while then.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
Just a little bit forward. There you go, Connor. Thank you for that, mate.
Thank you. You're just still got the fucking talk now. So, GC1, Yorkshire has a new toy, as you can see.
Yeah, I see that.
He's fully trained in it.
Good.
And he's not going to miss a gram of evidence.
Cool. How was that training for you?
Good.
Good.
Not bad. Can we go to Subway first? I really need some food.
I said, no worries, as
Subway.
if I'm driving.
I've no food.
How have you got no food? You got loads yesterday.
I didn't. I give you guys.
Spilner SE3, yeah, I see that. I miss Spilner actually. I miss his voice. And good old Bob Stone as well. Ash Winning, another one. Yeah, some good names there. Some really good names. Good old McTadger.
You check to see if it's open.
Yorkshire's flashing everyone, yeah. Brocklebank. I think Brocklebank took a break, didn't he? Because he retired himself as community manager, I'm sure. I haven't seen him streaming for ages.
I thought I was Subway's now.
Oh, he left?
Which?
Subway's?
You forgot what it is?
Unbelievable, Jeff. It's amazing.
Joker coming in with the raid again. What's he doing? 2 nights on the trot. All the time. Damien's one of my most biggest channel people that watch. One of the biggest viewers. I love Damien. Welcome in everyone. Thank you so much again, Joker, for the huge raid. Let's go. 119 viewers coming in. How are we? Welcome in everyone. One more Josho. Thank you very much for following that. Moretta, Huv, Delhi, that guy Jude, and Morgan HD. Thank you so much. Obviously, if you are here again from yesterday, welcome in. I am the Chief of Manchester Police. I can't drive. That's why Joker's driving. And yeah, I just have some good fun, good vibes, and yeah, see what we get up to in the night. How was Joker's stream? I know he did a bit of everything. Please do feel free to use the channel points. It does make me look stupid. I know a few people have been taking the mick out of me for having it on all like the Shrek and everything. But you know, a lot of my viewers still enjoy it. Connor come in with 100 bits. Morgan, how are we? How are we? Super Getters as well. How are we? Scottish lass. Welcome in. Thank you so much for everyone popping by. Alex coming in with a small head. How are we?
Where's he?
And no, it hasn't.
Oh no, he has. Oh yeah, he has.
Ah, Pammy. 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 Pammy.
Pammy.
Radio check.
Pammy.
Loud and clear.
Unbelievable, Jeff.
See if she's putting the bins out around the back. Pammy.
Wait till I'll phone you back in a minute.
Unbelievable, Jeff. It's amazing.
Pammy. Ah yes, Pammy.
Yeah?
Can we get some food?
Yeah, I'll be with you soon enough.
Ah, lovely, thank you.
Cardi, I'll open up now.
Yeah, lovely, thank you. Coming to the front. I applied for PD, so I'm hoping to get accepted. Yeah, nice, Alex. Nice, looking forward to it. Yeah, obviously they're back open again now. Been up to cricket and watched my team. Nice, Super Getters, nice. Yeah, I played cricket yesterday. We won off the last ball, so that was good.
I'm starving, I'm hanging.
Tom, I am going to go to bed at 12. Got to get up early for my holiday. No worries, Civic. No worries. Good seeing you in here as always. Thank you for coming in and supporting the channel.
Oh, here we go.
I'll take
Chicken and bacon.
6 random meals.
Yeah, I'll take 6 random meals and a few cookies, and the chief said he's paying because he's got the biggest wallet here.
Chicken and bacon.
And a lot
Wow,
of cookies.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
Currently applying to get whitelisted. Server seems it is very fun. If you do need any help, feel
might well be
free.
18
My
still, 'cause
Discord
I'm
is
sure the
there.
chief wants some.
18 any,
I'll take yeah. Why not? Throw it on. My Discord is there. In my Discord, I do have a how to play section, so you can join MRP. It also gives you an understanding on how to join the police. There's also an application help section in there. So if you are doing your application, I've got some help for you in the best way of obviously applying with your application, stuff like that. Just some pointers on what you should write and stuff like that, just to give you as much help as possible.
Asking if they got a blue card discount. Chief said, have we got a blue card discount?
Nope.
Oh.
Wow. Nah, sorry, I wish I could, but I can't. Italian meatball. Is Italian meatball and steak alright, boys, yeah?
Yeah. Got like no student discount, no blue light card, no nothing, no?
Nope.
Not even an IEP
Mate, I want hard cash off everyone.
Wow.
Just in the middle of processing
You know,
the
we've
2
got
seconds,
a
and
business
I
to
will
run.
say bye to you.
And 50 cookies, was it?
I lost you with mercy.
Repeat last.
Oh, thank you very much.
Fucking fingers for you. I was Pammy handing out free stuff. Making me look like the bad guy.
You know, it's blue light
Thanks, Pammy.
discount or
Cheers
what?
for that.
We know who
Cheers,
to come
Pammy.
to next,
Thanks
you know?
for that. Yeah, nice one for that.
Oh, Steve-o.
Yeah, cheers. Is the big boss paying on the end?
Yeah, go on then.
Come on, lad, get your hand in your
Hey.
pocket. Let's see. PD never have money in the pocket. Let's
262. You lot are rinsing me, yeah?
Oh, he's paid it. Look at that. I'll hand you this over, Chief. Do you want the
Nice,
6
baby.
meals each, or shall I give them all to you?
Sorry?
Shall I give them all to yourself?
I mean, just spread them out, mate. I'm sure these lot will take their happy meals.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. I hope you're put extra salt on
Right,
that,
I'll give you
Steve-o.
2 meatball.
Okay.
Oh, wow, he brings out his
2
thoughts.
Italian.
State 6 outside the shop. Now there's
Steak
no
for yourself.
vehicles.
Thank you very much.
And I'll give you, yeah, mate, there's your cookies.
50 Subway cookies, eh?
We'll have 20 each. And
Thank
each
you.
have 10.
No additionals nearby. I'll enter.
15. Yeah,
You want to
I'll
watch your diabetes, Grandad?
Hey, that's no laughing matter, actually. Diabetes is serious.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
2 Italian.
I have to trim his toenails once a week because he can't feel them. Apparently, he's not allowed to. So.
Oh God, we got a bad case
Yeah.
of it then,
Now
lad?
you know.
Yeah.
Is that everything? Yeah, I think. 15 cookies. And 2 each of each.
We had to concede yesterday as we didn't have enough players. Wow.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Yeah, you've got 6.
Mr. Lucky, how are we? Good to see you.
Oh, yeah.
I ignore that later.
So,
Get Buffy in there.
Moments.
Oh, maybe it's my. It's because my snap camera. Hold on.
20. Don't tell the other 2.
Yes, mate.
Okay.
2 seconds.
Even though the stand there next to me.
It'll be my snap camera.
Tell you what, I've just
There we go.
Oh, I'm on a terrible day today.
It should. It should fly.
What are we
back
gonna
in
do
now.
with these donuts? I've accidentally got
Oh my!
Oh, hey! Citizens arrest. I'm sorry.
Oh no! Oh. Hopefully, it should be okay for you guys. It should. It
Oh,
should
officer.
find itself.
Bye, officer.
Hello, mate. It should settle itself down. It's just because it's snap camera. It's the application I use for my camera. Every time you go to change or something like that, sometimes it buffers for a split second. Hopefully.
You joined Peace and Love Society the other day.
Which?
I heard you joined the Peace and Love Society the other day.
See that badge, please?
Yeah, you can see it, mate. There you go. Couldn't be the game.
Let me put these
Oh, actually, excuse me, you guys.
Yeah, I'm running at 600 megabytes per second still, so
stop sending me
should be
invoices
okay.
for 10 grand.
Listen, I did a bit of an inquiry earlier.
Lad,
The fashion police would like to borrow a vehicle just to make sure that everyone in the city is abiding the laws of
Make sure
fashion.
it's not
I
this.
thought I'd see if that was a possibility.
What?
Yeah, absolutely just made my head fall off.
Right, so the fashion police.
Yeah.
There is me, and Mr. Cheddar, and Mr.
Definitely not enough
Banksy
fashion
over
police with that on me.
No, this ain't the
When I
fashion
move
police
around.
outfit. I mean, if you want to see the fashion police outfit, we can come down to the station later. We can pitch this properly. I'll bring my USB. It'd be a great chance for you to.
There's my badge.
I'm never
Right, I
doing
think
it
I know
again.
why.
I've lost
I'll be
my
back in
badge.
2 seconds.
I don't even know who won.
Yeah, sometimes it does it. It's my game. Buy myself back into the city. 2 seconds. Guys. How's everyone doing? Anyway, firstly, thank you for obviously being here. Yes, yeah, I do see. When obviously it's popped up. So yeah, sometimes it does it. I don't know whether it's because my thing's been on long enough, or it's just the area that I'm in the city. The game lags, which means my everything else lags. So yeah, we'll get that sorted. Don't worry. We should be back up and running in a second. I'm very good, Lucky. How about yourself? I'm gutted because Swansea is in the same week as Bristol City this year, so I've got to decide whether I'm going to Bristol City or Swansea. It's in August, isn't it? So I can't really justify doing Swansea on the Saturday, I think it is, and Bristol City on the Wednesday, or the other way around, one of the two. Anyway, so yeah, I'll be basically heading to Wales for 2 days in the same week. So I need to get that sorted. Work out which one I'm going to go to. See what music we got on. Yeah, I haven't cleared my cache for a long time, I think, so I might need to clear that as well. I just know when I cleared something like that last time, all my settings went back to the beginning. So my GPU's running at 83% right now. Okay, and it's dropping again. Okay.
I did have one, and honestly, I didn't think I would, but it was fucking amazing.
Face and fucking
Sorry
big
about
white
that.
eyes.
Let me know what how that goes, guys. Scotty, how are we? Welcome in. We've just had a nice big raid from the big man himself, Joe.
Oh.
Wow, you're not taking his hat off again.
Wow, I just went to give you donuts and you walked away. Wow.
Oh, sorry. I was just being scared in case his granddad has his moment again.
Yeah.
Thank you. Listen, we can all port that. Hey.
Whoa! Whoa!
Our teacher. Point a different torch at you then, but I felt that was been a bit irresponsible for me.
What's that? Dancing.
Oh, I forgot that. That was.
Fucking Tory dancing yesterday.
Forest leaving pie.
Yeah, he's going in.
Question is, who the fuck's going to replace
Yeah.
him?
It's not really too many bright cookies at the top there, is
No.
there? Oh, let's get ourselves back on. Better for
Can I
now,
trust
perfect,
anyone
cool.
in politics anyway?
No, not especially when
Do
they're
as I
paying
say, not as I do. Whoa, there we go. Someone's in a hurry for their Subway cookie. Hello.
Hiya, how are we?
Very well, yourself?
Good, thank you.
Good. Any chance you can just turn your engine off and pull down your window for me, please?
Of course.
Ah, I've been meaning to get speak to this lady.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. We attended a scene. I can't remember roughly where it is.
Oh, sorry, mate, my head's popping. I can't get into my muscles.
It was actually placed in someone's boot. I went back to question her and she disappeared.
Right,
Wow.
okay.
I'm not gonna lie to you, officer. My head pops quite a lot. So if the problem, likelihood of it wasn't my head popped, I would never flee a scene like that. I'm not that type of person.
Have you got your driving license on you at all?
I do indeed.
Vanessa, yeah? Do you own the
Yeah.
vehicle, Vanessa?
I don't. I'm renting it at the minute. I got all the paperwork at home, so
Who are you renting it from, Vanessa?
a rental company that I know people from. BG Rentals.
PG Rentals.
Yeah.
I've heard
Rental
of
companies
PG
pop up.
Tips.
Yeah. Rental companies pop up all the time. And where did you get the vehicle from?
I was just told to pick it up, but like I said, I have all the paperwork at home confirming where I could pick it up from, the car and stuff.
Okay. Obviously, where did you pick it up from?
Legion.
What, Legion car park?
Yeah.
And what's the manner of you hiring the car for? What do you need it for?
I just needed to get around because my cars were in different car parks and I didn't want to run there, you know. And there's no taxis about, so.
Got 5 vehicles. Want to rent a car instead?
Sorry if you said something there, I didn't hear you.
Yeah, no, I'm just so you got 5 vehicles, but you just wanted to rent a car instead.
Yeah.
Okay. What will you be using the car for?
Literally, mate, nothing. I'm just literally driving now to pick up my vehicle. This is all I needed it for. I just didn't fancy the run.
All right, okay.
Do you have a job?
I do at Subway, yeah.
And is that where your vehicle's kept? Is it?
Yep.
Right. Okay. No worries. Obviously.
Oh shit.
The main reason we've stopped you. 2 seconds.
BD to NHS. Go ahead. Go on, GC1, you were first.
No, I'm just checking up on that state 0 for the NHS.
Yeah, I think we've got a NHS worker down, Jasmine.
Yeah, it's Jazz. I'm going up now before I fly out.
Received. Is it RTC or do you need police backup?
I think it'll be an RTC, GC1.
Received. Okay, no worries. Thank you. Webb, can I leave you to deal with that?
Going up.
Go ahead.
Perfect. Cool. So, do you know why we stopped you today? Firstly,
Probably speeding.
you was going quite fast.
I was. I
Was
apologise
going
for that.
quite fast. I see that your record is pretty clean.
Yeah.
So obviously on this occasion, we didn't actually clock the exact speed you were doing. So I'm going to ask you to slow it down, please.
Of course. Sorry, officer.
And obviously, if you do get caught again, you will be slapped with a speeding ticket and points on the license. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Perfect. Please do slow it down.
Perfect. Thank you, officer. Have a nice day.
Did you question her about being in the boat?
Yeah, I didn't question her in the fact that she don't remember it. She said it her head was having an issue.
Was that state 0 okay?
Oh, there's yeah, they're fine. They had a traffic accident, but we had other units attending it.
It's fucking Manchester weather's terrible, man.
So you see on the panic button at NHS post will
It's
be
to your left.
523.
Fucking hell. Thing's gone.
Just to confirm, we'll be allowed to see with involving the paramedics postal up at Tree Canyon.
How are we? Welcome in. That McLaren is flying along. It is indeed. Nice haircut. Thanks. Yeah. So we got channel points. People can redeem the channel points. Make me look stupid or whatever like that. People do enjoy it. Get me a minute looking like a Shrek or Harley Quinn or whatever like that. I don't really mind it, to be honest with you. It makes people laugh. Some people come in and go, "What the fuck am I watching here?" and disappear again. It is what it is, you know. People, it's there if people want to use it. Don't have to use it, but yeah, it can be quite enjoyable. But obviously sometimes it doesn't reset, so I need to make sure it resets. I've got you the hydrate. Thank you, Alex.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get.
Apex coming under the Shrek.
You lot of fucking you're having it as well.
Radio check. Have we got any RU officers?
I think that's a negative at the moment.
X-ray 1 receiving.
Alright, then go with him.
Location?
Current Sandy Shores, I'll be staying for PD.
Received, I'm waiting for you.
Hello, sir. How you doing?
Needed ARU officers, sorry.
Yeah, do you mind just pulling down your window for me?
Confirm. Sorry, was ARU requested?
That's a negative.
Perfect, cool. Now, my name is Tom Roberts, of Manchester Police Department. Do you know why we pulled you over today?
Not really, no.
Okay, so obviously we've pulled out the junction. You've come past us quite quickly from the AMPR reader. Any reason for the rush today?
You know what? I didn't think I was going that quick. How fast was I going?
According to the speedometer, I can double check that. 2 minutes.
Yeah, that'd be cool, please.
What did you clock him doing, just so I know?
He went past us when we was at the traffic stop and he was doing over 120.
120? Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, so on the AMPR reader, it did actually clock at 120.
120?
It was, yeah.
I don't think that maybe not vehicle. That was definitely not me.
Tom?
Yeah.
To the rear of the vehicle here.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. Sir, do you want to step out so we can show you this? Where's your number plate?
Not too sure, actually. Don't think it's a rab one, you know.
Okay, well, it can't be on the road then, can it?
Well, I mean, I brought the vehicle.
You may have bought the vehicle. I've got no doubt with you buying the vehicle, but
there's not one up front either.
We've got no number plate at all, so it's currently an unroadworthy vehicle.
I can check my dashboard. Have a look if I can. You know what? I've never noticed.
Yeah, I mean, if you've got some number plates hidden in the
I'll have a look. Can I go have a look? Can I?
Yeah, you can have a look. Yeah. I mean, it's a lovely car, but.
Give me a sec.
There we go.
Wow, there is.
Found some number plates.
I do apologise. That went on purpose. How do I keep that on there then?
There we go. That's much better.
I've just turned the vehicle off as well.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about the 120 mile an hour, sir. Don't think that's correct.
I don't think that's correct. Can I just, do you have the number plate of the car for the AMPR? Is it definitely this car that you clocked at 120?
Yep.
Perfect. Cool. So, yeah, it was this. Have you got your driving license while I'm having a look?
Give me a second. I do, yeah. Do you want to see that? Do you?
Yes, please.
There you go.
Lewis Clark, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I was doing 120. That must be another vehicle, to be honest with you.
The ANPR popped up with your number plate and the speed.
Really?
Yep. Okay. And you own the vehicle, yeah?
Oh, I do, yeah. I do.
Okay, just bear with me 2 seconds.
Yeah, that's fine.
Check.
Get on this bit of shelter, yeah.
Park. Above 100 miles an hour is actually a fine and a jail sentence. Wow. So, Lewis, due to the fact that the speed of the vehicle is actually over 100 miles per hour, it is an arrestable offence due to the fact that it's driving at such speed. It is reckless driving. So,
yeah, that's fair enough.
the time is 23:36 on the 10th of the 7th. You are currently under arrest for speeding over 100 miles per hour, classed as reckless driving. You do not have to say anything. You can do, obviously, don't worry just yet.
Can I please get
You don't have to say anything about Mohammed defence if you're not mentioned something which relates in court. Anything you do say may be given evidence, okay? The reason for this arrest is prompting investigation, okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Perfect. So I will ask you just to unlock your car. Perfect. So for my protection, I will be placing you in cuffs, okay? And then I'll be searching yourself under section 32. And my officer will be searching the vehicle as well.
Heading past car dealer, continuing and failing stop. Fuck. Taking the right
Let me just bring it over here.
746.
Yeah, we're right behind you.
Anything on your A6 double point me?
I don't know.
Spun out right. It's a Volkswagen Golf, all black.
Lewis, are you not the PCSO that we've got on board?
I am indeed, yeah.
The speed's 75 miles an hour.
You're good driving that speed, is it?
Heading towards units.
I'm not too sure if I would drive that speed, but that's
Taking
what
a
I'm saying.
left if a unit wants to
It's kind of a corner, you can't take that real quick, especially in the rain. But obviously you've got it on the tracker.
Suspect's taking a right, heading down 757, heading
especially
up
because I saw when I came around the corner, I saw obviously
taking
the
a left
vehicle.
passing the JD.
You're off duty as well, aren't you?
I am, yeah.
Why have you got all your police equipment on you still?
Southbound, taking a right.
Well, I've only just come on duty, so I was on the way to my apartment. But now I stopped off at somewhere.
Right.
But you know, we have got obviously police lockers that you put them in.
very high around here.
Is it?
There is, yes.
Okay. I'll make sure to do it next time.
Vehicle's now traveling northeast on Strawberry Avenue. Watch your spacing, guys. Shoot. Can take over on my left.
Checking if there's any RAC on there.
Oh, my bad.
Lee contact comes.
No, mate.
Taking on the
Yeah,
right here.
I think Remy's on, but I did hear on the radio that they said they were getting off.
Receive.
When I last called them.
RTC.
What is going on there? We have some assistance on Boulevard Del Bureau, please.
En route now.
Whoa. Put your hands up.
That's all going on.
Right, what's going on here?
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Whoa!
Ow.
Sake. Bugsy.
I'm reaching out, GC1.
A black vehicle, four-seater sedan has just left us. It's done a U-turn. It has jumped in a vehicle and driven off. It's heading south towards the pier.
Receive.
That guy has just jumped into that vehicle, driven over me and driven off.
Right.
Yeah, unable to obviously face.
Yeah. get back as quick as we can then.
He is a Fed, apparently. I've heard a few things about him, to be honest with you. But obviously, yeah, he's been arrested, so he's going to obviously have to lose his lose his role here, and then obviously when he comes back,
Your location, Roberts.
heading back to the police station right now with a suspect. He was heading towards the pier last sighting. We actually had someone in the car. What happened was he was ripping a local out of his vehicle. Once we went to stop him, he's then jumped in the vehicle, run me over, and driven off.
Could I get a bit of description, please, mate?
Remember the other day when we was outside Subway and we had all
Family vehicle.
Yeah. And they all had the Ace Cartel jumpers on and started booting the car.
Yeah.
Can't give too much more than that, to be honest with you. Maybe like a local VW Tiguan looking car.
Oh, nice. Colour?
Black. Off.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
You can take plates off, yeah. But it all depends on what your car is. If it's an extra, on the car, you can take it on and off.
Catch you tomorrow, Tom.
Are you off? Yeah. Early bird.
Part-time.
Part-timer. Wow. Why don't you stay on? Why don't you stay on for an hour longer?
That extra mile, mate.
Extra mile.
Nope, not tonight. Definitely not. Right. Have fun.
No worries, mate.
GC1,
Take care.
was it a sort of sports wagon?
Was it a sports wagon, that vehicle?
Just we've recovered a black sports wagon in the middle of the road. We are now chasing a sports car, so we'll
Received.
Location, please, Robbie.
Postcode is 652.
Right, Lewis has got his
Dorset
details in the
Drive,
system. We'll just
heading
confirm with
in
his
a
fingerprint,
northerly
make sure it's him.
Speeds of over 100 miles an hour. And he
No,
is
Tom,
following
good
the
stream,
road
bud. Keep up the good
round
work.
to the
Thanks,
left.
buds. Appreciate you coming in and supporting. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. The rest of it. And obviously, good luck getting up tomorrow morning if you've got work or whatever.
Direct to Mercy X-ray Tango 7.
Receiving.
You want to be a cop soon? Yeah, why not? Do it.
Negative.
If you can get into
Head
the
back
city,
on DC now,
apply.
mate, thank you.
And yeah, we'll look forward to looking you on.
Unbelievable, Jeff. I believe it was called a Raddy.
A Raddy, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect if they come back on. Delta 4, you receive him?
Right, so this gentleman had his...
just check his fingerprint. I believe it's already in the system. I'll just write the incident report while we're waiting.
Mate, do you want to just scan your finger, bro?
10th of the 7th, 22 at 23 35, we'll say. Location. Oh, that's a good one. We'll check that one. Speeding. McLaren. E1 clocked hour. Radar at 120 miles per hour.
What's your name was, mate?
It's Lewis Clark.
Originally was driving with no plates.
Yeah, correct fingerprints.
The car had the plates in the glove box.
Do you need any further water, mate?
No, I'm good, mate. You mind if I can have a phone call?
You are entitled to one free phone call.
Right, what I'll do, mate, is I'll pop you in this.
Yeah, don't swear.
Sally, so you can have a private phone call, mate, yeah?
Right, as he's a off-duty police officer carrying his equipment, we need to obviously seize that off of him because he's going to be arrested. Obviously, he will then have to come back to the police station to get his job back because it will take it. So he'll need a formal interview. Why, obviously, speaking, I'm not as bothered about as if it was something more major, because speeding is, you know, a bit of a naughty one, as it is. What do you think? There is a speeding fine of 10 months in prison. Pleading guilty, probably given 7. Do you think we give him a stern talking to here, and then we release him without fine?
Yeah.
I think that might be a better
Given
one.
the what the instance is like, yeah.
Yeah, and I've heard some bad stuff with this gentleman off duty. Does some criminal or has led to be doing some criminal activity. So maybe it's worth us taking him up to the investigation room or speaking to him here and grilling him hard about, you know, not doing any of them things, because if he does, he may have a quick flight out of here.
Yeah, that sounds good.
And then, you know, that doesn't give him a talking to, then I hope.
Yeah, definitely staying talking to, mate.
Yeah. Let's see if he's still. You all good in there? All good in there?
Yeah, I am, mate.
Perfect, cool. If you'd like to come on out. Right, so, you obviously still have all your police equipment on you. So, obviously, I'll be seizing that for today.
Yeah, that's fine.
Now, Lewis.
All units, we've got 2 CID units that are currently incapacitated.
Obviously,
They
PCSO.
are corpus mentis, but they are
You've
on their way to
got, you're in probation as we speak, okay? I have heard some things about yourself already to lead me to believe that, or there's been rumours going around that you may be doing some silly stuff while you're off duty. How true that is, rumours are always rumours. Yeah, there's rumours, there's facts, there's all sorts,
What
you
kind
know?
of silly stuff?
Stuff that you shouldn't be doing that may incriminate you.
It's interesting. I haven't. To be honest, this is my first night actually coming off duty, to be honest with you. So I'm not sure where that came from.
Like I say, it's rumours. I don't listen to rumours. I just, you know, advise people and listen to the facts.
But I'm not getting up to no good. Definitely not. I'm not sure. But I mean, yeah, it's rumours.
I want to remind you, the police force is a serious place, a professional place. We obviously work hard at our jobs. We uphold the law. And if we don't uphold the law, then obviously we contradict ourselves, and obviously we won't be able to, you know, follow the law. If we're doing stuff wrong, how can we then prosecute others, you know?
Yeah, 100%.
Not only that, obviously getting up to naughty stuff off duty is a sackable offence. Which I'm sure you know. No, I'm not saying it is. But, you know, when I've heard rumours about it, and then I've arrested you today. Now, to me, obviously, speeding, yeah, I agree. It's a bad thing to do, because you could hurt anyone, you could hurt yourself, and, you know, it's a stupid move. However, you know, speeding, I can take more of a lighter approach with. But again, when it comes to criminal activities, we don't take it at all. It's either the case of you lose your job pretty fast, especially being a PCSO. If it is true in any way, 1, you're on probation, so you lose your job instantly, and 2, depending on the nature of it, you could be having a spoken to. Okay.
Yeah.
Good man. Now today, speeding, as I said, I'm prepared to give you a solid fine here and let you walk out of the doors from PD with a lesson learned.
Yeah, I appreciate
Understand it may be the first time you've gone off duty and you want to let your hair down for a little while. There's time and places. You've unfortunately just been caught by our radar. Please do slow it down, especially in a car like that. And do not let it come through the cells again, yeah?
Yeah, I apologise for putting a bad image as well.
Absolutely. You know, if your name starts getting around that you're a police officer and you're doing silly stuff like that off duty, I don't want anyone's name. I don't want the PD coming down as in wrong light, because I'll certainly throw the book at anyone that does that.
Yeah, 100%. Well, they're not true, but I'm just gonna keep my head up. Obviously, rumours are rumours.
Of course, rumours are rumours, and there are facts elsewhere as well. We do have lots of people working on the inside of PD, and we also have people working for us on the outside of PD. So lots of things. You can't really do too much in this city without being noticed. So just keep that in mind, okay?
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Good man. Let me get this right up. £100 fine. I can't get my words out today. Sorry guys. That's probably sounding an absolute waffle to you. I'm trying to tell him off and I don't have a clue to get my words out. Right, you should have had £100 fine then.
Yeah, I believe that's just came out of the bank.
Have you still got your ability to police?
Yeah, I can go on duty.
You can still go on duty. Okay, cool. That's what I wanted to happen. Right. Obviously,
Yeah,
your
apologies again for that.
car has been impounded. So, obviously, you can walk out the police station as normal.
Yeah.
And find your way back to a car. Do not let me see you on this side of the walls dressed like that with handcuffs on again. Otherwise, I'll march you out of the police station and don't let you come back.
Yeah.
Man.
Appreciate that.
Off you go.
Cheers.
For some reason, I've developed a blocked nose and I can't seem to get my words out. Shit, I need to tell him where the police fuck. Hold on 2 secs. Lewis, follow me a sec.
Yeah.
When you're off duty,
Yeah, I'm here.
there's a personal locker here. Make sure everything goes in there that is a police equipment before you leave the building.
Yeah, we'll do.
Because again, if you're caught with your equipment on you, again, you're straight into my office.
Yeah,
Unbelievable. All right.
I'll do it next time.
Good man. Let me put this in. Put this straight in your police locker now. There you go. Put it in your police locker.
Yeah, it's all in.
Big Daddy Leon, welcome in. How are we? And Lemon, thank you so much for the follows. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. It is all just a learning curve, absolutely. I don't want to punish anyone, especially when it's just a speeding fine. But, you know, PCSO's got to learn. He's got to learn that we do take things seriously in here. Caught being a criminal like that. I've heard some stuff. Well, I've given him stuff back and told him to go into a personal locker. So, hopefully, he'll learn.
Yep.
How rich am I? I'll check my bank a sec. Couple of days now.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Days. Not too long. I've heard some stuff. Is this your car or did you put yours away?
Yeah, it's mine.
Yeah, it's come on board. I heard a few things that he's been up to some no good, but you know, rumours are rumours, aren't they? So need to find it ourselves.
Yeah. Keep them on top, basically, make sure they know their stuff.
Fucking hell, he moves at 100 miles an hour, him.
One of them guys that talks on the radio by running around.
Yeah, he was doing it. He came down the bottom then and then ran round.
How you getting on? You set everything up for Wednesday?
I'm gonna do it all tomorrow. I'm at my other job.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna go through.
Tom, I'm going off a bit. Watch your stream Friday at
the
night.
guys before some officers asked me about doing.
No worries, Civic. Have a great evening.
But he's
Sleep
only
well.
become a PC. But John said, he said that John said that he was gonna give him the job.
Okay. My bank. Here you are. I want to see how rich I was.
I was like, well, you've only just become a PC.
117,000. Never been off duty. Always been in the PD.
It is before you actually progress.
Yeah. Sounds good. Oh, whoa, there we go. He just kicked him. Yeah, there we go. Can we get some additionals, please? We've got a green bike that's currently in RAC.
That's the guy.
Yeah.
Obviously, you might want to be careful. The thing might blow.
Just heading safe out back to PD, Roberts, dropping off CID, and then I'll be safe out to you.
I can't get out.
It's gonna blow me, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Things leaking.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk away.
Okay, at this moment in time, fellow, you're going to be placed under arrest.
Yeah, your man's got no knees.
Okay, so at this moment in time, you're going to be placed under arrest. We're going to walk out the way slightly just for the protection of that vehicle. You're going to be placed under arrest for dangerous driving. Firstly, you don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you're not mentioned, which later you are in court. If you do say, may be given evidence, okay? This is in relay to the earlier situation. You're also going to be further arrested for taking without owner's consent. You stole a vehicle up the road where you were dragging him out of the vehicle. We've attended. You've then got in the vehicle, said cheers mate, and drove off. You've run me over in getting away. You've then also, we've just attended a drug situation here, a drug ping. The person on the back of the bike has just kicked a local as you've driven into here. You are also driving a motorbike without a helmet. So at this moment in time, I'll be searching you under section 32 of the Pace Act. If you got anything on you, may 6 stab or poke me.
Find out.
I'm so sorry.
Wow. Wow.
Holy Christ.
I had a massive head.
Can you go search that green bike, please, and the lady on it?
Yeah.
And find out who it belongs to, please.
Under what section do you want to search? Because I don't know the situation.
Section 23, please. Misuse of Drugs Act.
Yep.
Is there any reason why you've got a large quantity of rolls on you?
No comment.
What's your name, please, mate?
No comment.
Okay, so at this moment in time, I will be seizing them rolls off you for the purpose of the questioning. I will be seizing the bat from you as well while you're in police custody. Seems like you got a blank driving license on you as well. Not coming up as anyone's name.
What's the reason for the weapons? Self-defense.
Yeah.
Okay, right, let's put you in the back of the vehicle
I
here.
know how crazy the locals are, that's all.
Bike's all clear, just moved out of their wig, just right in the middle of the...
Perfect. Who does the bike come back to, please?
I'm just going to check that now.
GC1.
Yes, mate. Just mind your head on the way in, please. What's she carrying?
Let me have a look one sec. She's carrying a switchblade, a bat, a hammer, a wrench.
Christ. What do you do for a job?
I used to work at customs.
Work at customs.
Yeah, I quit.
When did you quit?
A few days ago.
Okay, so why are you carrying all them weapons on you, or them items?
He wasn't, mate.
Well, I have really no excuse. It's
Right,
just
okay,
defense,
thank you.
That's all. To be honest with you.
£pound.
Right. Okay. Does she have anything else on her?
I'll go on side.
Do you need any photos of it before I send it?
Yeah. Please,
Lockpick,
mate.
mask, a lot of masks, note paper. That's it.
Right. Okay.
Phone,
So
nothing
just the
else.
weapons on her.
Yeah, that's all really. Perhaps in the lockpick, but yeah.
Right. Okay. Now obviously we did, as we were driving in, we did witness the lady on the back of the bike. She did kick a local off, or
I
kick a
didn't
local.
kick anyone.
That was me.
It was you in the. Okay, thank you for that. So she was on the back. She hadn't got anything.
Say again, mate. Sorry.
Okay. She hasn't got the weapons out. She's got the weapons on her. We've got the gentleman. He's admitted to kicking the local. That's fair enough. We've got the gentleman also with the quite a large quantity of notes around a drug ping as well. So we've got suspicion there. I think this lady, if she's got nothing incriminating on her other than them hammers, etc., I think we can let her go at this point.
You sure?
We've got the main suspect here. Yeah.
You're free to
Thank
go.
you.
Let me send
I
copy.
appreciate that.
Do you want to see the weapons or not, Tom?
At this moment in time, just the knife, please. Just the knife, because
Yeah,
shouldn't have a bladed article on you.
Yeah, I understand that.
Total check.
Thank you.
Apologies.
There you go. You're free to go.
Thank you, officer.
Perfect. So you will be further arrested for suspicion of possession with intent to supply. Okay. Sorry, you will be. Well, you have got a large amount of money rolls on you. Sorry, apologies. So with the nature of the call that we're at, holding dirty money is the current further crime that we'd obviously or the further charge. Sorry.
Hey, wait. What was her name?
Don't know who
Got
is, man.
second 5 vehicle.
Well, that motorbike getting back to Woo Ace. You sure that's not you?
No, man.
Why have you got a Woo Ace ID in your pocket? Are you trying to impersonate someone called Woo?
No comment.
But hopefully, well, see if he's been arrested before. If he has,
So you're
we'll have
part
an
of
MD.
the Ace Cartel, mate?
No comment.
Or is it the Ace Catering?
No comment.
Okay.
Yeah, we got him here as Woo Ace. That's cool. Are you known to us, Woo? Been arrested before?
No comment.
Phone number. Comment. Private on the beach. License. Hey? I'm in the car still, mate.
Oh.
I'll just get out of the car. No worries.
Provincial unit here.
Oh, no.
Give me 1 second.
Wow, what is going on?
Radio check.
Try again.
Provincial unit 6228. I've got Ben Harris here who's escaped from custody, please.
Owen?
Perfect, right. We just, or fella, just mind your head on the way out, please.
Yeah, put a marker on him, mate. I'll catch him sometime.
Oh, so we'll go through the procedures. We should have fingerprints for who we think that you may be. So. Right, at this point, I am going to remove you out of your cuffs. I am an armed officer. We have multiple officers in here. Please don't do anything stupid. Perfect. If you'd like to place your finger on the scanner for me. Yeah, that's him. Mr. Ace. Woo Ace. Got your mugshot as well. Fantastic. Perfect. Right. If you'd like to follow me. What we're going to do, we're going to place you in the cell for the short time, just while we can get this rote up. And then we'll have you spoken to, okay? Can I get you any food or water at this point?
No comment.
No comment. Okay, perfect. So just while you are in police custody, I will just be taking your mobile phone and your radio. However, obviously you will get that back for your free phone call once we've obviously gone through everything, okay? Perfect. Won't be long. Right. So let me write this up. Stolen the 10th of the 7th at 23. Right, so we've got RAC location. So Woo Ace. We've got him from 2 crimes here, haven't we? Which is good. We've got him originally for the taking without owner's consent, because he dragged him out of the vehicle. We've then got him. He's driven over me trying to get away. The door's hit me. Would we do anything other than driving without due care and attention, do you think?
Depends how you felt about the situation, mate. Do you think your life was in danger? Do you think...
Well, I mean, he did get straight in the vehicle and drive away. And is obviously in doing so, it has hit me. I'm just trying to think what driving there is. There's caused death, which obviously it didn't. Driving without due care and attention. That's, I think, all we can. Operator's not paying attention to the road and has caused an accident. I mean, close enough, I guess, because that's all we can do. He also had a large quantity of notes coming from a drug ping. So holding dirty money, would you agree?
Yep.
So holding money that's not been obtained through legal activity. Don't think there's anything for riding a motorbike without a helmet or anything like that.
Say that.
Unless it's two accounts of driving without due care and attention.
Dangerous driving, isn't it? Along that, yeah.
I don't think we have dangerous driving. Yeah, we've only got causing death by driver. A driver has caused death by a driver, or unreasonably to where they have caused death by another person. No, obviously not. Would you say it's just 2 accounts? We need to try and get that one added, really.
Yeah.
Driving without due care and attention?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So we've got 2 accounts of driving without due care and attention. We've got holding dirty money and taking without owner's consent. Is there anything else from that? I'm not going to charge him with having an offensive weapon because he didn't get out of his pocket, although he's not paying baseball. 6 Ethan.
Assault on a local, maybe.
Yes, actually it was, wasn't it? Because
punched them, didn't he?
Yep. Common assault, slapping, smacking, punching. Yeah. So it's common assault, which by dragging him out of the vehicle, then hitting him,
and then
booting one. So common assault times 2 then. Perfect. I think that's everything then, isn't it? So he's looking at £3,950 fine and 61 years or months. Sorry. If he pleads guilty, he's looking at 43, and I'll bring that down to 40 if he's compliant.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Let me just. I'll write that up afterwards when we're driving. Cool. Let's go and speak to them. Hello, Mr. Woo Ace. Are you there? Hello, sir. You there?
No comment.
Perfect. Right. So, if you'd like to follow me, we'll head up into the investigation room.
I'm a lawyer present.
If there's a lawyer in the city, got no problem. Bugsy.
Yes, right.
Can you just check his system? There's a note on there just before we head in, please.
Yeah.
Perfect. Just have a seat over there, mate. We'll be with you in a second, okay? Got to mention that actually. He's got a note.
Yeah,
what?
there's
Looks so much cleaner than mine. I have a 2070. Yeah, there is. But it's the same report.
Yeah.
Have a look. This is the one we're talking about, isn't it? I don't think we should. I think we should question him because he's saying no comment though. I don't know if we should give up what we know already.
No.
I think we'll just. I think we'll just leave that.
Yeah, hold that to his chest.
Yeah. Perfect. Right. I've just checked in the city. There isn't any available lawyers, unfortunately, Mr. Ace.
You might as well take me back to my room then.
Take you back to where, sorry?
My cell.
We do need to obviously get you charged. So if you want to come down to the custody desk, we can obviously get that charged. Sorry, I brought you up here in anticipation there was a lawyer, and I've just checked there wasn't. Yeah, we'll keep that one close to our heart. I'm heading off to sleep. No worries, Poe. Have a wonderful evening. Good to see you as always. Look forward to seeing you again. I should be live again tomorrow. Failing that Tuesday for the birthday stream. Cool. So, Mr. Wu Ace, obviously, you're being done for 2 different charges and crimes here. The first one was situated up by the 659 area, South Boulevard Del Piero, where we were heading back to the station with a suspect. We saw yourself and the lady you were with. You were ripping someone out of a vehicle. He was trying to punch you as you were doing the same to him. We've got there. We've pointed our tasers out. He's then run off. You've said thank you, got into the vehicle, driven over myself, and then driven off and said thank you very much. We've then tried to catch up with you with other units. Couldn't see you at all. We've then attended a drug ping at RAC. Seen yourself on a bike kick a local as you've then driven off into RAC. We've then intercepted yourself. In doing so, we've obviously found a large quantity of dirty money on you, which we believe to be from the drug ping. And also we found a baseball bat on you. However, I will not be charging you with having an offensive weapon. I will just be seizing that from you as it remained in your pocket at all times. So today we will be looking at... Why has my nose gone so... We'll be looking at driving without due care and attention ×2, because the first one being trying to or running over myself as you're trying to get away. The second one being riding a motorbike without a helmet. The one charge of holding dirty money. We have 1 times taken without owner's consent being that vehicle. And the 2 times common assault. 1 for the dragging the person out the vehicle and obviously hitting him, and the second one for kicking the person on the bike. How would you plead to them charges?
I'm not guilty.
Not guilty. What makes you not guilty, sir?
No comment.
Okay, it's a little bit of a slippery slope, this one, isn't it? With us witnessing everything and no lawyers present for you. Are we going to no comment everything?
No comment.
Can I get you any food or water, or one final phone call before we get your prison transport?
No comment.
Comment? Okay. No worries. What I'm going to do, before I do get your prisoner transport sent, I will give you back your radio and phone call and phone. Okay. Okay, so due to pleading not guilty, and we have insufficient evidence to process this, and in fact, if it needed to go to court, it would have upstand in court with sufficient evidence due to body cam footage, dash cam footage, and of course 2 officers witnessing it as witness statements. So due to that, you will be charged with £3,950 fine and a 61-month sentence. Can I get one last no comment before I send you away? Safe journey, and I wish you the very best and look forward to hopefully seeing you a better man on the other side.
No comment.
Hey, we got it. Wicked. Right, shot robbery time. You ready for this?
Yeah.
I'll write this report up as we do it.
Yeah.
Hey, how are we doing, Biggs? Nice to see you. Well, unfortunately, Wu was caught pretty much red-handed on that occasion. We got him, literally turned up. He was ripping someone out of a car, and then so he'd ripped someone out of a car, and then he'd hit him, and we've then obviously put our tasers. The person's run off. Biggs in Joker's literally sprinting up the road after him, trying to catch him. As that he has jumped in a vehicle, run me over, and then driven off and said thanks for that. We caught up with him a little while later. There's a drug ping that's gone off. He's literally kicked someone on his bike, a local, as we've attended. We've arrested him. He's got like 25 rolls of notes on him. And yeah, it was like, well, unfortunately being caught at this occasion, red-handed. So it's annoying that the lawyers are meant to be coming back in the city. There was one guy that said he's going to be around for a while, but he's not. But obviously on this occasion, there's no need for bail due to the fact that obviously he's... the amount of evidence that's there. If for instance he turns around and says, right, I'm going to put in a claim against PD for wrong arrested, I'm going to get a lawyer. Is that the car we're chasing there? On the right? I'll get on the radio and find out. Is it the black vehicle we're trying to chase?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Oh, it is this one, yeah. Now, obviously, if he turns around and says, right, I've been wrongly arrested, I'm going to get a lawyer to try and take them charges, we would have enough evidence to take that to court and obviously fight it and win, hands down, with the amount of evidence on there. So, obviously, we have to, with there's no lawyers in the city, we have to go back to what we normally do. If everyone turns around and says no comment, we'd never arrest and sentence anyone. So it's hard, really. It's hard. If you've got that much evidence, I don't see why police wouldn't be able to process them. And if they've done wrong that bad, then they could obviously be upheld and made to made to obviously apologise, but also take consequences or whatever.
Right into Popular Street.
Yeah, exactly. When you are literally caught red-handed, it's one of them. You're almost wasting the court's time, etc. So I would like to think, as police, if we've got them red-handed, go through with it. if they do go through with it and it's not red-handed and they've just sentenced them without anything like that, then I would fully expect someone to make a court case and turn around and say corrupt police, or not maybe corrupt police, but police wrongful arrest and sentence, and then have a big court case. Police are made to pay fines in time loss and all that lot, and you know, good RP again.
Continuing straight and then taking
never catch you though, never catch. Not at the moment. Never say never. Never say never. Remember what happened now? I watched you and Joker's streams when Joker tried to catch you. I think you ended up dead. So yeah, maybe they did catch you, but you don't remember it. Let's just say. That was good. I remember watching that. That was good because I had you on that screen and Joker on that screen, and it was a good chase. Really good. Two good drivers. And you were just really like were running out of ideas, and literally you're deaf. You were just there, lying on the floor. Bless you.
Light vehicle contact.
It was good. I need to do another TikTok. That reminds me, actually, I keep getting people messaging me on comments.
If we can get a box on this guy,
what happens when you die? I need to put a TikTok out of that. So my TikTok's gone crazy the last few weeks. I've been on some algorithm wave. Like today, I posted one at 8 o'clock, had like 25,000 views by an hour. It's been crazy, my TikTok. I know you've been doing well with Brady, haven't you? Your TikToks have been picking up as well. But I need to keep it up. People keep asking me.
Heading towards the arena and taking
yeah,
to the right, nearly flipping.
37,000, and I posted that a couple of hours ago. 68,000. My views are going crazy.
Right, buddy.
That's the same guy, same guy.
I hate that they've got rid of this tackle feature. Because I would tackle. Stay where you are and you won't be tased.
You have tasers pointed at you. Freeze or you will be tased. What?
Put your hands up. Taser, taser, taser.
Move.
That was a good shot. I'll take that.
From earlier.
I'll take that. That's it. Take cover, just in case. Gonna cuff him.
Do not run.
Why is my... I mean, to be fair, we didn't...
Serious.
What? I mean, he did cuff him. I'll grab this one up here.
Yeah.
We didn't... No one cuffed him, so it's kind of... I mean, he stood there long enough, no one cuffed him, but what have I just seen?
Yeah.
Don't pump egos to... I mean, you know me, I'm happy to talk to or like boost anyone if they're doing well. That's the main thing, isn't it? And that's what my whole community, I base it around with my Discord. Got over 700 people in my Discord, and everyone's here to... all my Discord is literally self-promo. Everyone can self-promo in there. Boost everyone up. I want people to be boosting themselves and, you know, getting the success that I'm seeing at the moment with the viewerships and with TikTok and everything like that. So, you know, that's what I'm all about. I want to help more people.
Have you got Ben Harris? Got a PD car in front.
Location?
No, ignore.
Sorry, I thought I saw it there.
Yeah, come and join the Discord. Come and join my Discord. But yeah, we're going crazy. All my views at the moment is unreal at the moment. Just going crazy. Just hit 16.3k as well.
Oh! I thought his vehicle had gone. Are you good?
Yeah.
Wow.
Sorry, mate.
Got away with that one.
I thought your vehicle had gone. Right, let's go find him.
Did we get his name at all or anything like that?
I refused to give it before, mate, and made up some hogwash.
It's Ben Harris.
The black vehicle.
Okay, I'm led to believe it might be a Ben Harris.
It's a Ben Harris. I pulled him over earlier on.
Received.
I had
Stolen
run
the
in
police
just
though,
now.
yeah?
Prison-
Received. We're on the lookout.
Ben Harris.
State 5 to the recent shop robbery.
Can we make sure we get that MDT wrote up for him immediately, please? So if he's caught again, we'll be fleeing from police, and he has run myself over trying to steal the
I'll be
vehicle.
working on it now.
Thank
Give me
you.
a second.
We'll get you trained on how to cuff someone eventually. Oh dear. I like winding them
Make
up.
a little completion, eh? The amount of times you've been bonneted tonight.
Hey, honestly, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to. Wow. Spend more time looking under a car than on top of it. Jesus. There is a car getting away. Block him in if you can.
I believe it's the white Mercedes we were chasing earlier on.
Yeah, it's the white Mercedes.
Hey, you're gonna be surrounded,
Get out the
mate.
car.
Give it up.
Stop it.
Bumper cars here. Listen, you don't want to damage your car anymore. Get out of the car. Time is up.
Right, there we go.
That's it. Get me out of the car. Get me out of the car.
Oh, child locks off.
Hands up. Hands up.
Back through the car wash.
Hands up. Hands up. Fuck's sake! This fucking.
Still taking a right. Postal 720.
What a day.
Northbound.
You go.
How many times?
Vehicle's way too fast for me. I've got long eyes.
It's in the fucking
Taking
car.
a right towards subway.
Right, I'm going fucking home in a second.
Fuck's sake. Right, right.
Can we get his car stopped and checked to find out who that is, please?
Oh my god.
Go check out this.
Someone needs to stay on scene and get that car checked.
Yeah.
What am I witnessing here? Bit like here, well, you paying bumper cars up there in Glasgow, do ya? Jesus Christ, honestly, I've spent more time under a car tonight.
Ow.
You've literally jinxed me, I tell ya.
Right, don't fucking come at me. Seriously.
Not you in the back, fucking.
I've just said
Oh,
to
not
him
me.
then he
Oh,
should make
okay,
a
we'll take that.
compilation of how many times he's been run over tonight. That's 4 of them.
Is it shambles? Wow.
Right, and I've
Oh, that's free bullets. It's free. It's free, literally.
Absolutely.
It's free. Against the rules. Now, fearing a taser. I should have shot him, but then people turn around and say, "Why are you shooting your taser too early? You can never win, really, can you?" But then that's why we shoot our tasers that quickly. So
if you have your
it's a loss,
if you have
really.
your alerts on your iPad, you can't cuff. We're always learning.
So what you're saying is essentially
Got eyes
you
on the
got
police
GC1.
vehicle,
It's gonna be.
Postal 507.
He's fleeing from police. He's doing a traffic. So he's tried to run from
Yeah, the car was
police.
clean. I've
I've got a taser pointed into him. I don't have a gun. I haven't tried to be like, you know, excessive force and get a
let
gun.
me get it for you.
When really, I guess we're armed officers, so we should.
Radio check.
Loud and clear, mate. I'm just processing.
Yeah, the amount of times. Yeah, it's annoying. It's annoying that we can't take the, you know, as you jump out of a police car, you can't take the keys with you. So the amount of times they just get in a vehicle and drive off.
8 Sierra Golf.
That's the only annoying part.
2 Zulu.
He should definitely have, like, you know, be a talking to, but a talking to for what he's.
Did you start that MDT for me, please, Blingham?
He's kind of, you know, I've got a taser pointed. He does.
I don't know, is that something you
should
don't need
fear a
training in?
taser because there's not enough tasers.
Working on the other one.
But he's taken a gamble. He's not feared the taser. He's got in a vehicle and he's driven off and he's got away. If he then doesn't, if he gets away completely,
Are we adding it to your one, or
he's
we just
done
doing
well.
a new one?
He's got away. So
Is that your one?
no,
that's
I'll let
I haven't
other
even
because I'm
started that
involved
one
in
yet.
a
I'm doing it
situation. I've
now.
got a lucky
If I
situation where I don't have to. I don't have to actually
1171 is the
decide
original one.
what happens in that
Yeah, add it to
situation
that one and I'll
being the
start a
staff
new one for
member
that other one.
because you know, obviously I'm involved. But yeah, I'll let you guys make your mind up on that one. All I'm saying is if I'd have tasered him straight away, people might turn around and said, "Wow, you tasered him that quickly," you know, just trying to catch him instantly. But he's fleeing from shop robbery, so I should have. I haven't decided to do that, and he's got away. So it's one of them ones. Mental PD gets shut on for being win hungry, and exactly, yeah, Clarky. That's what I'm trying to say. You know, it's a lost sometimes when I get like that. So
that was purely just a suspicious activity one.
it's annoying. It's annoying, but hey. Hopefully, all you guys that have come from obviously Joker's stream, watches Jokers more often, watch a lot of that type of stuff. You make up your own mind on how PD have interactions, stuff like that. That's the only. That's the only thing. We'll do us, and then people, you know. The thing is, I've always said, right, in our city, we're blessed with a lot of big streamers, and a lot of streamers in general, and most of our streamers are criminals, and a lot of our bigger streamers are criminals. So naturally, we are outnumbered from opinions in the city, and it's great that Joker comes on because obviously he smashes the ballpark with the figures, and he comes on and does police work, so people bring back that opinion. But when you have got such a heavy opinionated criminal side, naturally people don't like the PD, or people think the PD do certain things. They might see certain things on streams and they make their own opinions from that. So obviously having other streamers that do PD work, and you get to see this type of work, you see that it's not all
black suit. All black suit.
They're all bad from the criminal side of things, if that makes sense. So you get to see the police side of things, and it's not as bad as some people make it out. And truthfully, you know, we're all here to enjoy ourselves. It's a game. So ultimately, we just want to do what's best for the city on a whole. But yeah, it'd be good to get more people watching the PD streams, because obviously they can make up their own minds from both sides. Then they watch a lot of PD side of things. They can watch criminal as well, and then make up their own minds.
Guys.
Yeah.
It's not letting me impound the vehicle that he had. Obviously, it's not letting me impound it.
2 seconds.
Or like put rev store it in.
Okay, mate.
This is the one he was riding in. Oh, you can do it. So.
Right, that MDT's up, Tom.
Oh, perfect. Thank you, mate.
Last one we just did.
Yeah, appreciate that.
For the one that got tased, you're doing the other one, aren't you? The updating the shop one.
2 seconds. What's that thing from last night?
Which thing, mate?
The you know, our little jiggle.
Oh, skull dance.
I had my name changed from LOA in the emails.
Yeah, sorry, just shaking off all the bloody tarmac that's in my bones right now.
I'm not even gonna.
That's...
Yeah, you take so.
I've been under the car about 4 times tonight, so just shaking off.
Muscles. Yeah,
just shaking it off.
Fair, mate, fair.
You want to sing while doing it?
Snoopy and Loopy and Peanut.
Right now, I can't think of anything that's come to my head in mind, so I'll just embarrass myself by dancing instead.
It's not even awkward at all.
I know. But the only one to be an awkward
if he was
here.
like GC1 or something. Oh.
Well, you know, if people keep throwing me under cars, then you know, you got to do what.
You know what would really help if you had someone that could cuff.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Right.
Okay.
Now you're here.
Yeah.
Okay. So what happens is when someone is being arrested, first thing you do is put them on cuffs. Yes. So this is my suspect here. Okay.
Okay. Come on.
So what happens is I turn around and say, "Sir, you're under arrest." I get out my cuffs and I place him in cuffs. There you go. That is in cuffs. Then what I do, I grab his arm. How about that? And even so, if your cuffs aren't working, what you can do,
basic policing
you can
101.
you can grab their arm, just like that.
Yeah.
And then you can put them in cuffs, just like that. Would you like to show everyone? Now you've got a nice audience. How we do it properly.
See, thankfully, it's not like he's a high
Mr.
rank or anything like that, isn't it?
Superintendent.
Oh, wait, yeah, he is.
Right, let me just...
CID 1.
Turn around, you absolute pain in the backside.
Oh, sorry, the suspect not complying with you. Oh, sorry.
Oh, wow!
Lucky, yay!
It works.
Oh, no way.
Do you know what he really responds to if you give him a thumbs up?
Right, fantastic. Right.
How about that instead? That's more like it.
Right. It is the most obnoxious thing when you message somebody and all they do is they give you a thumbs up as a response.
I've been doing it all day to him.
Very annoying.
There you go, and that's how you uncuff again, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. See, it's so nice to have an experienced officer know what he's doing.
What I might ask, if these gentlemen here, they look more capable, so you might want to go on a ride along with them just to refresh your
I was
memory.
thinking like maybe like a week as PCSO, you know, just to learn the basics again.
Did you pay discount for them jeans with holes in?
Right, this is fashion, all right? First of all, it's the hat
Fashion?
everyone keeps having a pop at.
I thought you
keep
fell
saying
over.
My Stony is... Right.
I thought you fell over and ripped your jeans, to be honest.
I've got you a hat. I've got you.
Have you?
Oh, I've seen his hat sense. Don't even go there.
DC1, you available for a chat on dispatch team?
Sorry, repeat last.
Are you available for a quick chat?
Unbelievable, Jeff.
Yeah, radio 2, no problem.
Thank you.
Right, I've seen enough. Hello,
Hello,
mate.
Mr. Roberts. Sorry to bother you.
No, welcome in.
just
How
come
are
out
we?
from
And
surgery,
Josh, hopefully I've said
three
thank you for the
bullet
follow.
wounds, once the abdomen hits the shoulder. I've been recommended to go on administrative duties for a couple of weeks. How do you want me to proceed?
Sorry, where was you shot from?
Yo, I'm willing to have myself in the
Where was
biz.
the shot from?
Yes.
Responded to a couple
Alan,
of
do you want to come to the front gate and practice your handcuff skills?
a house burglary. A local was wielding a gun, and
Follow me, mate.
a couple of civvies got involved. I had to try and get about
wait there.
halfway in the process of that happening.
Wait there.
I got
Come on,
shot in the
he needs
abdomen
this.
by
He
the-
needs this.
the
You
shoulder.
need to do this. Right, okay. I will get you on. Hold on 2 secs. Woo!
Oh no! What have I just seen?
Lads.
Well done, Tom. Well done, Tom.
Who?
Mercy.
Well done, Robbie.
Robbie.
No, I'm right behind you.
Sorry, mate. Yeah.
Right, Robbie. Sorry, Mercy. Okay. Good that you're on the mend. Firstly. Can I get someone to come pick you up, or do you need? Are you able to get back?
No, I've got somebody picking me up and heading me back to PD now.
Perfect.
I've also got a doctor's note in case you need to see it.
Perfect. Would you like to go on some ride-alongs for now until you get yourself back up to scratch?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, please. If you don't mind.
No problem. Do you want to stick with the person that's taking you out on a ride-along now?
Yeah, that's
Rory?
fine by me. Thank you, Tom.
Marked it. No worries. If you need anything, let me know. Make sure you take your medicine, and we'll get you back as soon as we can.
I will do. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Keep me
Mr.
updated
Roberts.
if you need anything, yeah?
I will do. Thank you.
Good man. Right, handing himself in finally. Stormy, welcome in. How are we? Thank you very much for the follow. Yes, I do have a filter. Is it still on now? It's been on a while, hasn't it, that filter? Let me take this filter off now. It's been on a while. Sometimes it doesn't work. Right. Police, make yourself known. Police, make yourself known. Police, make yourself known. Police. Got Robbie clip.
So the PD vehicle is left at Big Bang.
Hello, sir. Don't worry, everything's gonna be okay. Get this under control. Just gonna check for some fingerprints, okay? Anything down there?
No, all clear.
All clear here. Okay.
Wonder where that Porsche
Clear.
is. There's a Porsche there.
We have a crime scene investigation team. We do have one, CID, which they're currently on now. However, they are currently in the cells dealing with that suspect, and that's why we got our torches out to have a look. We normally, you'll probably see them mainly coming out in their forensic uniform.
State 5 to the latest shop robbery, +1.
Golf 001 +1, stay 5 to the latest shop robbery 2. Extra Tango 7 +1, same traffic.
Five? Right, there we go. We got a fleeing vehicle.
I believe that's the car that was from that last one as well. Or was
Is it?
No.
We got a fleeing vehicle.
White Mercedes.
The other one had the same car, but the other one had a smashed back window.
Right. Okay.
Currently heading northbound on south, North Rockford Drive. Still continuing north. Going past the ammunition by subway. Still continuing
Keep
north.
him.
Left,
We can
left.
take over with a quicker car if needs be.
6, 7,
Oh,
man off.
getting box in, box in. Currently on a foot chase with him. He's going into the next shot. He's pulling out a bat, pulling out a bat. Time to response. Okay, can we get the guns out, please? Guns out. He has got a bat.
You've now got lethals pointed in your direction. I suggest you come out. Bat down, bat down. Put it away.
Have you got me back, yeah?
Yeah, after you, Butch, go up.
Taser, taser, taser.
Got him up. Got him down.
Good work, well done.
Bugs.
Good.
Good work, lads.
You good, Bugs?
Yeah, I'm good, mate, I'm good.
Nice dodge,
Right, I'm going to check behind there in case he's dropped
Time
anything.
is 0043, so you are under arrest on suspicion of armed robbery, reckless driving.
That was good. That was good. I didn't want to go too early with the tase, just in case I caught the wrong person. So I just had to wait at the right time just to ping that one. So that was good.
Yeah. I'm just going to perform a search on you for a moment. Can we keep an eye on the shop, please?
You boys alright with this scene? We'll move on.
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you. With suspect is in custody.
2 seconds.
Receive, we can take 2.
Okay, I'll be further taking the bat out of your possession, and you'll be further arrested for possession of an offensive weapon as well.
You just searched me. And you didn't say what section you were searching me under.
That's to do. You have been arrested.
Okay, then you have to give me the section that you're searching me under. You know.
Say something or?
Say that again, mate.
I'm not sure if he's having a head issue, but you were searched under Section 32 of the PACE Act.
Oh, I didn't hear him say that.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he's probably trying to talk now, so I can speak for him. Obviously, Section 32 because you have been arrested. Okay.
Mhm.
Good man. There you go. Cool. Right, I'm just going to be taking you from here, okay? I believe he has taken all the items, but I will just further search you just for my protection to make sure he has, in case anything's gone wrong, okay?
Okay.
Perfect. What was your name, please, fella?
My name?
Yes. I know that guy's name, so I'll do the next person yourself.
Okay. My name's John.
Your name's John? John what?
Doe.
John Doe. Okay, so why do you have 2 IDs in your pocket? Coming back to someone else.
Stay fast with burglary. Can someone do
I didn't quite catch it there. What did you say?
I said the fake.
A fake.
Mhm.
You'd be further arrested for having counterfeit items on you then, yeah?
Alright.
Let me just stop this, yeah, I'll get it.
Yeah.
Are you known to us, fella?
No.
Unbelievable, Jeff. It's amazing.
X-ray Tango 7 plus 2, state 6 to location.
ATGG, welcome in. Thank you very much for the follow. And I think I said M plays already, but if I haven't, thank you so much for the follow. And Mercs, welcome in. Thank you very much for the follow. I'm so sorry if I'm missing out all these chats. Hope you're well. Zach, how are we? MP active message. We got a vehicle failing to stop. Driver road conditions. I know the score now, but what is this? Failed to fear. Days will value life. 3 guns pointed at the guy doesn't. Yeah. Oh, you know, he's gone for it. I've tasered him. It is what it is. LS Merc. Oh, LS Merc. Sorry, apologies. It is Merc. I thought I was understanding with that. Is it LS 67C or is 67P 67C? So thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate you coming in.
Charlie 2 back on radio. My vehicle's right here.
Excuse me.
Your vehicle
Yes.
down the road, is it the black
My neck's hurting.
Your neck's hurting. What's that from?
Yeah. Well, I tased him and banged my head on the floor. And my neck had like the backlash effect.
Sorry, say that one again.
When I got tasered and I fell on the floor, I hit my head on the floor and it's affecting my neck.
Right, okay, no worries. Well, what we'll do, when we get back to the station, we'll get some some doctors to have a look at that.
Alright,
I believe my officers will need some treatment as well when, because you kicked him or punched him.
Alright, no worries.
Would you believe we don't have any doctors in the city right now? So what we'll do is see if we've got some bandages for you. I've got some bandages on me, so
Are the police not first aid trained? Or?
I am first aid trained, but how good my
no signs of any individuals in the home.
my medication is for you, that's something that you can only tell me
Did you still require me?
once it's been
Negative, Wes.
performed.
Thank you very much, though.
Not received.
Maybe just some painkillers would help. Get rid of the pain, it's hurting a lot.
Yeah, that's fine. Hey Tom, I'm here from the court case a day early to get front row seats. How you good? How you doing? Nice to see you. Welcome in. Which court case are we attending today then? Which court case have we got today? Or tomorrow, I should say. How are we, Tom? Nice to see you. Welcome in. Hope you're well.
Received.
Oh, it was a J. Oh, okay, fair enough. Cool. Yeah. How are we? Oh, hang on a second. Are you? You're not. You messaged me the other day, didn't you? In my in the Discord, and you were the original one that said when is it? And I said it's Tuesday, and you thought it was a Tuesday. That's right, isn't it? Liam Santana, that's the one. How are we? Where are you running to?
Unbelievable.
Nowhere.
That's good. That's what I thought. Senate
You yanked
Xbox,
me
how
back
are
to
we?
you.
Sorry.
No, didn't you? Do you want me going nowhere?
Sorry.
It's
The door
the
must
chat
have
from the
muffled
robbery.
yourself then.
I said you grabbed me with some firm, then didn't you? You didn't. You
I
didn't want me
did,
going
yeah.
anywhere.
I did indeed.
Oh, that's right, thanks, mate. It is the chap on the robbery, is it?
It is, mate, yeah.
Ah, so.
Right. At this point, I am going to be taking the cuffs off. I'm an armed officer. You got multiple armed officers out there. Don't do anything stupid.
What would you class as stupid?
Sierra Charlie 2 plus
I
1.
wouldn't like
state
to
5 plates, burglary alarm.
entertain your mind. You place your finger on that for me, please.
When?
Now.
If we could keep sirens off.
Just want to count down for me?
Extra
Three,
7 plus 2,
two,
same traffic.
1. Good man.
Amazing. There we go.
Like you've done it before. Oh wait, you have.
Have I?
Alan. You know being an ex-officer.
I wasn't doing. Well, I wasn't doing them. I was just taking them.
Come on, you.
Have we got any ARU present?
Right, can I get you any food or water
I'm
while I
state
wait?
5 2 now.
Cheers, mate. There's no activity. We just don't want to enter without you.
Yeah, received. I'll be
Yes, you
0.7
can.
out.
Please.
Problem. So I'm going to give you one of them. Oh, sorry, two of them to put on your head in case you need it. You can have a Twix.
0.6 out.
Thank you.
Yeah, we just be aware we've just got another car that's turned up on scene outside.
Didn't get a cookie.
Received.
And I'll give you a
Around the
Pepsi
corner.
Max. There you go.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Have we got water instead? I'm diabetic.
You're diabetic, are you? Okay, pass us back the Pepsi. Bugsy, have you got water on you?
I have made indeed, yeah.
Perfect.
Here you go.
Perfect. If you want to give that to him. Ah, lovely. I've got it. Let me give you that.
You're welcome.
There you go.
Thank you.
Cool. Give us a couple of minutes and we'll get you sorted.
Guys, for some reason the
Right.
postal sent me to Mirror Park. Apologies.
Oh, we got a shot
I need to
robbery.
go and look at that robbery at the moment. How many of you are there?
Check on officers. Yeah, all good. We just had someone interfering and being.
What was the location, postcode of that shop robbery?
State 5 and check out this shop
was-
robbery real quick. I do have a white 6x6 parked up outside at the moment, as well as another vehicle. This looks like it may be the real deal. Can I get additionals to my location at postal 594?
668?
668.
Thanks, Ray Golf. Are you attending this, or are we going to enter? We're happy to.
Do you have tasers?
We have tasers and firearms. We're good.
Yeah, proceed in that case.
His then shop. Was then
State 6 at the burglary alarm. All clear there, boys.
he pulled a baseball bat, baseball out at in the shop. He was then tasered as he tried to hit officers. Right. Can you just find out with that officer what he actually had on him? He had a baseball bat. What
Baseball
else?
bat, yeah, he just gave me it.
Was there anything else that he had on him?
No, just a baseball bat, mate.
Okay, so it's shot, robbery, and baseball bat then. Perfect. Oh, and the driving without due care attention.
Assault on a police officer.
Assault. He did have an offensive weapon in his hand at the time. And it would be stolen vehicle, wouldn't it? He didn't own that vehicle.
Yeah, stolen.
Okay, so we got driving without due care and intention, robbery of a shop, taking without owner's consent, possession of offensive weapon, assault with an of an officer with an offensive weapon.
Received.
Resisting arrest, not really. We'll leave it as that. I think we've got enough charges there to warrant. Perfect. Should we get him out here then?
Yep.
Extra Gold 25, what's your situation?
Right, Mr. Allen.
That shop was all clear.
Like to follow me?
Yeah, apologies for that. I think I must have had another marker. So
And if you can come stand on the big yellow sticker.
Big yellow one, yeah?
Yes, please, mate.
Oh, this, okay.
Unbelievable, Jeff. It's amazing.
So, Mr. Allen, we had yourself fleeing from a shop robbery. You were in a stolen vehicle. You failed to stop. You were then T-packed and boxed in. You then jumped out your car, fled into another shop. You pulled a baseball bat out and stayed inside the shop. We then tried to breach. You were then tasered as you tried to hit an officer and was arrested. Is that a fair assumption of what happened?
Yep.
Perfect.
It is.
So, due to that, we have 1 times driving without due care and attention. We have 1 times robbery, attempted robbery of a shop. We have 1 times taken without owner's consent, being that stolen vehicle. We have a possession of an offensive weapon and assault of a police officer with an offensive weapon.
0.8 out.
How do you plead to them charges?
0.6. We should be there around the same time.
Extra ticker 7 plus 2, state 5.
Received. Same white 6x6 outside.
What would be the charges for guilty and not guilty?
Well, firstly, with what we've got today and the evidence built up, do you think that we would win in court?
Well, yeah, but statistically speaking, there's always a chance for unlikely events to take place.
Like what? Well, right now, you're not looking too good, are you? You've got no lawyer available in the city. We've got full dash cam and body cam footage of the incident.
Guilty.
Gonna go guilty, yeah? Okay, so due to going guilty, you're looking at a £3,395 fine and a 67-month sentence. Can I get you any food or water before I organise a prison transport for you?
The white 6x6 is leaving.
Yeah, you can. You can get me with food and some water.
Nice. You got that, Bugsy?
Do you want us to go after it?
No, thank you.
Mate. And there's a steak and cheese, mate.
Do we get a direction?
Left.
Where's that been hiding? In your pocket?
I've got an idea on that guy. I think I know
Yeah,
who
I've
it
got a
is.
little pouch, mate. We're gonna stick them all.
Alright. Do you like
The
the
white 6x6. He's got a white covering over his face.
Can I go to the meeting tomorrow even though I'm on... Yeah, of course you can,
Eyes
Joe.
on.
In front of us.
Eyes on.
Of course you
Dub
can.
Street.
What's he said?
Type
That's
two.
me, Tom. Hey, man.
Take,
Have a question.
left.
I opened up a ticket and found out the answer. So no worries. Absolutely, no worries.
722.
Gonna jump off, bro. Have a great... No worries. Appreciate you coming in. Thank you very much. Hope you have a wonderful evening.
Currently, speed's accessing over 100 at the moment.
Perfect. Right. I'm gonna wish you a safe journey to
testing over 100 again.
Before we go, can you lower it to 60?
Taking a left, down North Rockford.
Well, that will all depend on my officer behind, because you know, he's got to configure his nose.
Yeah.
Whether he wants that to be
Avenue.
dropped or not.
Right. Bay City Avenue. Speed's testing over 80 now.
If you think about it, we both like a good subway, so I think you
We
should
got
say
any
yeah.
officers in off-road vehicles?
After shower,
We're going Bay City
let me
Avenue,
just have a
West
think
Eclipse
about that.
Boulevard. Nearest postal 7672.
Nah.
vehicle that's currently
He's a grand at the time, mate.
Way over 100 right now.
I will find
I'll
you.
break
Alright.
away, go
That
get
is,
on the road.
See ya.
That is done. As an ex-officer, I expect better from you.
Dorset
There's a
Drive.
big keyword in there. X.
Nearest postal 656.
And there's also a keyword in there. Don't drop the soap.
Taking a right. No. That was a bait.
Oh dear, come on then.
Pedestrian traffic low at this time.
Should have said lesson learned in there.
Straight down
but,
Commonwealth Avenue. Nearest postal 737. Straight down Vespucci Boulevard. Coming up near PDM. Just going past
I think. Are you still looking for an off-road vehicle?
Yes, please. We are in
Time to
pursuit
shine,
of a
buddy.
white 6x6.
Oh yeah.
We imagine you might go off-road.
I've just gone off-road out. What's your postal?
Continuing down Power Street right now.
Here's the baby.
Avenue, taking a
Here it is.
No, looks like a reset. It's a reset.
We're coming in an off-roader as well.
Received.
Can't go no right. Speed is
67 months is 67 minutes in real life. He's got an hour and 7 minutes to sit there. But he can do like jobs in prison. If you have a look at my latest TikTok, this one here, that TikTok there, my TikTok is, if you do my socials, I've put a video on exactly what the prison is. It's 67 minutes.
Postal 736.
But yeah, I posted that earlier today, so it tells you everything. That's gone crazy. 37. Why is that? Posted 5 hours ago, and it's got 800 bloody hell. Mental.
Taking a left.
Yo, Alfie! Long time no speak. How are we, my man? Good to see you. Are you gonna get yourself involved? You coming on? Hey there, Max. Hey, Josh is gonna sit here for a little while now. Joshua Allen coming in. How are we? Don't drop the soap, son. Don't drop the soap.
Left, down Port Drive. It's postal 644. Left, down Spanish Avenue now. Left.
Because you've blacked out the windows, you can't see the back lights. Do you want that changed, or?
Over 8 miles per hour right now.
If you can, mate, yeah.
Okay, I'll see. It might have to do a little cutout type thing, so it won't black out them bits, or bring them forward more so you can see them.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll sort something out.
Also, can you try and make the plate stick as well?
Haven't you on? Yeah. Yeah. I think I can do that.
Going down Peaceful Street.
Actually, yeah, I know I can do that. I'll change it from an extra.
Vespucci Boulevard again. Taking a right. Going down.
Where did you get that car from? It's sick. So Joker has this as a one-on-one, as a criminal character, and he turned around to me and said, "Tom, is there any chance that you can make it into a police car?" So I put some lights and everything on it, and I was the one that actually did all the lights for it. So I actually make custom cars in terms of police cars and stuff like that. So I can take any car and turn it into a police car. And yeah, that's what I did. I made this into a police car. And the lights in the back also go. And not only that, the lights at the very top flash as well. I'll try and show you if I can see it. I'll put the plate on. Eagle 1, yeah? I've got the red lights on there so you can see. And then the lights at the top. Because it's not dark at the moment. See what the lights at the top look like. I'll make sure I get that. Okay, okay, okay.
He has just hit an officer.
Okay. Do this.
We have got another vehicle that seems to have joined the chase, a black SUV.
So it's our straight North Rockford Drive, nearest postcode 669, speed 100.
We don't even know why we're chasing this car.
Heading northbound,
Not
a lot of air over that, and again,
It was a shot robbery, actually.
continuing straight still on the same traffic.
Fuck me, that can move for the size
Yeah.
of the fucker. Fucking hell.
I wish our PD fucking vehicle went that
Yeah.
quick. The other one. Sheesh. Oh my god.
Still continuing the same traffic, speed in excess of 150 miles
They
an hour.
might have been bagged
Off-road
up here.
units, if you're ready, he's probably going to go off-road any minute.
Have we got another unit that can come and save us from here? Because we're an off-roader unit. Can this vehicle that's coming up, the X5, take over from here?
Off-road, off-road.
Up here, the X5, further up.
Yeah, received, heading up now.
No, the X5, come back, come back. The X5, come back. There's two officers lying down there. Can you take over them, please? Right, let's go. Oh, here we go. Coming in with a gifted. Thank you, my man. Appreciate you.
Side action, has it gone on?
Straight up, straight up. Whereabouts have they gone off-road? Left or right of the road?
They went left.
Right, left up here then. Somewhere.
Right. I'm an idiot.
Okay, no worries. So you can't do directions or cuff. Okay. Received.
Further remedial training is needed.
We're going to be on the lookout for this vehicle then.
That box was a bit sus, no?
It is a huge vehicle compared to BMW 3 Series. That's all I'm going to say.
Not an X5 though.
No. Okay, we're going to be on the lookout then for a Mercedes white G65. Are they? Are they G series?
I think so, yeah.
Really know my Mercedes. I would say do a right. He's probably gone towards that next road. Nut Mojo, welcome in. Thank you very much for the follow, if I haven't said already. How you doing, Squibby? Nice to see ya. Brian, how are we? How's RP on this server going? I know I've been here quite a while now. Yeah, it's going well, mate. It's going well. Obviously, as with every server, there's always teething situations with RP now and then. However, on the whole, it's a brilliant city. I'm really enjoying myself. You know, our PD, UK RP is going really well. The standard of our policing is strong. We've even got like 20+ officers on a night now. As you can still see, what it's 1 o'clock in the morning on a Monday morning, and we've got 2, 4, 6, 8+ officers on, and whatever's not on radio. So yeah, it's going really well. Could do with you coming in if you're you know, if you've got everything sorted. How is home life and everything? Are you all okay? And you have been a while. Proper first days of Scorer. It's a G63 AMG. That's what I thought. Yeah, G63 6x6. Lovely car. We've got a PD one, but I bet it don't drive as good as that. Even I got the last word. As always, Josh. As always. I was expecting you to say something, so that's why. And I had the power to click. Yeah, PD one isn't as good. I'll have to check that. Like swap the handling over. Not swap it over. Sorry. Add the handling on that one onto ours. Because it's the same vehicle. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So, you know, if they've looked after that Mercedes, it's the same car. And I told them when they brought it as a 1-on-1, I said, we've got a PD car the same, just to make you aware. And he said, yeah, that's fine. Said you ain't catching me anyway. I was like, okay. So yeah, that's why. Big Alex, welcome in, 1998. Hope you're well. Thank you very much for the follow as well.
You're not driving one of these.
I'm not allowed to. It's yours.
Yeah, you're allowed to, mate.
So I'll come in on it then, have I?
Yeah.
I thought it was just you lot.
No. It's alright, mate. You can drive it. You chief.
Oh, thanks.
It's
I'll pay you.
involved in the pursuit.
Oh, don't worry about it. I'll sort it.
I'm 98, 98, 98. Are you 98? Happy 98. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you very much for the follow. And Some OK, welcome in. Thank you also for the follow. Hope you're well. I'm considering it, just getting situated in my new job and should be back. Nice, Alfie, nice. You're a brilliant officer. Really enjoyed working alongside you in Scorer. So, of course, yeah, it'd be good to have you back. XPD officer, X being the key word. Yeah, and I said being the key word, I should have said, and a nice learning curve. Don't drop the soap. Boom, mic drop.
Apologies, mate. I was just.
It is a unmarked car,
yeah,
yes.
it was last seen going off the road. There was an off-road unit
put the lights on for me.
but I believe it's a loss at this time.
There you go.
Alright, received. We'll keep an eye out for the vehicle.
There's lights in the back as well. Thanks. And there's got lights in the top as well. The top two lights at the top that you see, they are also blue lights, and there's also lights in the boot as well, in the back windshield, but we don't have them on at the moment. So yeah, welcome in, Batman. How are we? Max is back. Yeah, it is nice loading. It is a lovely car. Bear me 2 seconds. Before I have another coffee, I'm just going to get another drink.
Unbelievable, Jeff. It's amazing.
Oh my god, cold Fanta fruit twist. What a... Oh, that feels so good. Batman, thank you so much for coming in with the follow as well. Hope you're well. If I send you a car, yeah, of course, Jay, no problem. Enjoyed it. Gonna head to, no worries, Josh, have a wonderful day at work. We'll look forward to hearing all about it. I should be live tomorrow. But definitely live Tuesday for the birthday stream. So I will look forward to seeing you soon.
Watch that Aldi there behind us.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah. Drug dealing again, isn't he?
Yep.
Be advised, we're going to pull over a Audi RS6 with a rooftop, currently on North Rockford Drive. Hello mate, you right?
Yeah, not too bad yourself?
Yeah, good. Do you mind just stepping out of the vehicle and jumping in the back so we can have a chat, please?
Yeah.
Man.
Both of us?
Just the driver, mate, that's all. Perfect, cool. With the scuba gear.
What's that, sorry?
What's with the scuba gear?
Scuba diving.
What, right now?
Well, not right now, no.
Carrying it around, you not put it in your boot or whatever?
No, you never know when you're going to have to jump into the, to save someone's life at the beach.
Yeah, I guess. Being quite far away from the pier, I suppose, yeah, you could be jumping anywhere. Have you got a driving license on you, mate?
Let's have a look at my pocket here. Not in my boiler suit today. No, I'm sorry, officer.
Okay, do you own the vehicle?
The passenger does.
Right, okay, what's your name, please?
Aaron.
Aaron what?
Delta 4
Hamilton.
Tango 7.
Any relation to Lewis?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your date of birth, please, Aaron?
X-ray Tango 7, receiving.
12th of February '96. I'm gonna guess.
You're gonna guess, but
Yeah, I think it quite. I forget it quite often. You see, don't really celebrate it. So
no worries. Do you know why we pulled you over today?
probably for the illegal term back there.
Well, thanks for telling us, but it wasn't really that. No, it was been hanging around the area a little while now. Seen this vehicle parked up in the car park, handing stuff to people.
Unbelievable, yeah.
Have you?
It's amazing.
Have you?
Ooh, I'd love to see your evidence for this one.
Well, I mean, we're standing there watching, so we've seen you handing stuff to people, so that's why we were obviously waiting for a little bit of time to see what was happening, and then obviously we pulled you to find out.
Drove past and did the 180 maneuver in the road. Yeah.
It was, yep.
Oh, okay.
And then we've gone out of sight, and then
out of sight.
Then come back.
Just around the. That seemed very safe to do that turn, but that's all right.
Well, like you say, you've done the same, so it's glass houses at this point, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose.
Plus, I'm a trained driver, mate.
Oh, that's all right then.
Professional.
Yeah, that's fine.
So what was you handing to the guys in the courtyard?
You tell me, officer. I've not spoken to anyone over there.
Now, obviously, I see you're both wearing the same thing. So because we've been in the area for a while, and seen you guys handing stuff to people, you're sort of not denying the fact that you were handing anything to anyone. So we will be searching you both with reasonable grounds. There has been pings in the area. There has been pings in the area of some suspicious activity. So we will be searching you under Section 23 of the Misuse of Drugs Act, okay? So my officer's going to get out and he's going to search yourself. I'm going to do the same with the passenger.
Yeah, that's fine. Was that just for the drugs act, yeah?
Hello, fella. Do you want to step out the vehicle for me, please?
Yeah, what for?
Good man. So, as I've explained to your friend here, we have had a ping in the area. We've seen that you guys have been handing something to someone. Due to that, we've stayed in the area and have reasonable grounds. We're going to search you under Section 23 of the Misuse of Drugs Act. Providing you've got nothing on you, then obviously you'll be able to go on your way, okay?
That's
Do you
fine.
have anything on you that may stab or poke me?
Don't think so.
Perfect.
Glasses.
Okay, no worries. I'm just going to perform a search, okay?
I'll stick my hands up and I'll do a UE.
Perfect. Now, if you just want to stand there against the tree for me, please.
That's fine.
Perfect. I will be just searching the vehicle as well.
That's fine, go for it. There is a bat in there, by the way, but...
Yeah, that's fine. If you're ready to go baseball, it's not a problem.
Yeah, that's why we pulled over.
Oh, so if it was...
We need to get us to a garage.
Perfect. He's got nothing on him.
Alright, both of them. Clear them.
Perfect. Okay. No worries, gentlemen. Like I say, we've just been in the area, seen yourselves handing stuff to people. Might have been nothing, whatever. That's why we had the reasonable grounds to speak to you and search yourselves. You're clear. So I'm more than happy to allow you to go on with your day, and thank you for your compliance.
That's alright. Just off to save some lies down the beach.
Fantastic. Yeah, go for it. Are they boiler seats or are they meant to be wetsuits?
Oh, they work as both. You see, that's the good thing about these.
That's the best bit. I've got all the first aid kit and stuff in the bag.
Sometimes you just want to be in your wetsuit, and then the next day, you just want to.
Well,
be
he looks like he's half going to the army with his hat on.
It covers most of my head. I get burnt quite easily with the sun.
Yeah, fair enough.
The sun's out. It is quite hot today.
Yeah, factor 50 and all.
Oh,
fair enough.
You need it.
Absolutely, no problem. Well, gentlemen, you have a fantastic day. Apologies for obviously the inconvenience, but just did my job.
If anyone hasn't checked Twitter yet,
Fantastic.
Have a good day.
Have a good one.
Yeah.
Wicked, cool. Haven't got anything.
Tiny Fat's made a very good statement.
It's picks, poke, stick or stab. What did I say?
How they not get pulled over for that? What the fuck's just happened to the car?
Who?
Oh my god.
What?
Ash?
I've just heard glass. I don't know. I didn't see anything in my eyes, but I just heard glass smash.
Very mangled.
It is a nice car, Navy. It is indeed. You can't replay it. It should be able to replay. I've got VODs on, I believe. My God, what are you doing?
Thanks for taking 7. I'm going to stay in
Wanna
the boys.
reverse back? Thank you for your service. Take care.
See you tomorrow.
Well, some of these locals, man.
Crazy.
Did you see them handing something then?
Yeah.
What's that
That's
then?
why I'm baffled then.
Say again?
Oh, sorry, just ask for direct. Is there a police meeting tomorrow?
There should be, yes.
Thank you.
I say should be as if, like, you know, I'm the one that organises it. Say. Been one of them nights, isn't it?
Is anybody available to come and pick me up from NHS?
I can't believe we've still got 8 people on.
It was like that yesterday, mate. I was on until about 2, 3. It was about 8, 9 then.
Well, but I mean, Saturday night is kind of, you know, but a Monday morning.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm going straight to 11 because
Yeah.
I'm up at 7.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea because I'll have the kids up at 7 as well. So. Oh, do they? Oh. They never used to. They never used to. 4 hours. No, there you go. 4 hours ago. See, this is us here. Go on. Unless it's only for me, I don't know. Stick, poke, or stab. Oh, oh fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. Yeah. What FPS am I on? I cap mine at 60. Always cap mine at 60 through the rater, just to try and get some more performance out of my engine or whatever, or the GPU.
Very
Perfect.
interesting. Nice.
Thank you for your service.
Oh, what is, mate?
I might see you tomorrow if you're in.
Yeah, I'll be about.
Good man. Well, safe journey out of here.
Yeah, have a good one, mate.
See you soon, buddy.
Take it easy.
Do the Tory dance. Good end to the night. Good end to the night. Let's have a look who we've got streaming, shall we? Who is in my Discord? Is anyone still live streaming? Robbie's still live streaming. Going off duty then. Robbie, are you staying in for a while?
Can do, mate.
Robbie's staying in for a while
You
then.
need me, buddy.
Oh, we know what's about to happen here.
No.
Buddy.
No.
Wait for it.
I am gonna go state 11, guys. Have a great evening.
Good night, Tom.
Good,
Robbie and Billingham are still live. Are they? What's
Have a good one,
Billingham's?
mate.
What's Billingham's? Because I raided Robbie last night, was it? Or the night before? He knows it's coming. I can do. Who would you like, Robbie, or would you like Billingham? If someone tells me what Billingham's is. Hey, thank you, FTP. Appreciate it. Hope you're well. Thank you very much for popping in here. I am going to stay at 11 for the night. However, I can be back tomorrow. You all want Robbie? I don't need either. Perfect. So let's go give Robbie them. Let's go give. I'll find out what Billingham is, because I don't know what Billingham is. Cool. Right, guys. Thank you ever so much for a fantastic evening as well. I will hopefully be back tomorrow for another stream. The wife is working late, so I'll be on. And then I'll be back for the birthday stream on Tuesday. Guys, I hope you've really enjoyed yourself. Yeah, fantastic, mate. Just brushing off.
Getting out that energy, are you?
Absolutely, you know it. I've had a fantastic evening. I hope you have as well. Please join my Discord if you haven't already.
Enjoy that. What's it? Box off today.
And I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Endpoint Gamer. Okay, I'll make sure I follow it. Guys,
that's only fat outside. Hang on.
Have a good one.
Breaking
See you soon.
every single fucking bone.